Okay. I'm here. I'm alive. I think. Hey him, hey Leafy, hey Narek. Urban myth calls he's playing Big Hops, no Big Hops. What's wrong with Big Hops? Big Hops is cute, but I haven't played this in a few days now. I was going to play it yesterday, but quite frankly, I felt absolutely atrocious yesterday and knew that there was no way I could play this. So I just instead sat there and disassociated with, what's it called? The Thing, Tetris Effect, and Monster Train, and Rift of the Necrodancer. So that was a thing. Hey Dell. But we'll load into this and see if I can do it. I feel a bit better today. So we'll see if I can pull it off. The struggle with this is the same struggle I had with Tavern Talk, is it's it's a lot of talking. Always, I'm glad you're out of your spiral. Always sucks. Yeah, I mean, I'm not totally out of it, but to be fair, I'm just, I feel okay enough to do this, I think. So we're gonna do this. Episode 4, Permeating Blight. The Blight? I don't want to deal with blight. Who in the hell are you? Oh. What the? Oh, okay. Fast acting blight. You open Pandora's box. 2 Zimmers were arrested after attempting to enter an embassy in Akasaka. Adding that mystery tour participant Fujiwara to the count. Total comes to 8 arrests across 5 cases. The world is getting really scary lately. Are they doing this to make the Great Reset happen? They're following someone's directives, probably the Samizima admin. Spoilers on a conspiracy theory. But I believe the admin is agitating the Zimmers, and leveraging the Devastation and Judgment prophecy as a beacon of hope. What exactly is Devastation and Judgment? Why would someone wish for that? Those who hate this world enough to wish devastation upon it. There are more people like that around than you might think. By the way, this is one of the tour participants. Mr. Gasmask. I heard from Jasmine that he had gone missing. Hope he's alright. The only trace of him they found was this Illuminate card. Stairway to Limbo. Those who descend into the underworld will inevitably fade into oblivion. This adds further credence that each card foretells its owner's fate. Well, Mrs. Zami, about the new request. We have been asked to evaluate a cursed artifact. I will handle the evaluation itself. Okay. Cool. That looked like Jasmine? Did it? I didn't quite notice it. The fact they made new art for every case intro, yeah, it's very cool. I do love the art in this game. Artifact evaluation gig, eh? This particular artifact is a cursed one? Yep, that's right. Client name is Jun Miyazaki? Ah, yeah. I'm famous for doing online retail. Let me guess, Zami, never heard of him? Good guess. You sweet summer child. Should we be worried? If it's a cursed artifact. What do you mean? If we touch it, won't we die? Like frothing at the mouth? And the thing's not gonna happen so fast. Also, only a few curses are genuine. You think it's a fake? I really don't want to get cursed. I mean, at this point, every case we've done has been a fake. Yeah, Zami, I bet curses love you. Oh, come on, don't say that. Anyway, let's do some social media research to find info. Understood. Klein is asking us to estimate the value of a cursed item. I'm start by figuring out what exactly this cursed artifact is. Okay, I'll search for rumors about cursed artifacts. Shun Miyazaki guy is quite the character. Should find out more before meeting him. On it. I managed to get that famous box, Beauty June. If it's genuine, it could be worth a lot. Okay. This box was in the case files, but the color looks a little brighter than in the photos. These things sell for a lot? That's why he wants to get an evaluation to confirm how authentic it is. Authentic? Like if it's a popular cult channel like the Sinners would call it legit. That means fans will throw their money at it. Beauty in the box. I expect no less of Beauty June, but is it safe to have a box like that? Maybe you shouldn't keep it. Beauty? It's called Beauty June online. Or June. Is this beauty guy famous? He seems rich. Look, I'm not the only one who doesn't know about him. So desperate to not look that ignorant. This guy has a bunch of other products too, not just beauty foods. You don't know Jun Mayusaki? He's totally famous, goes by Beauty June. Jun Mayusaki, is that famous? He used to be a host. Once he moved to beauty, things really took off. Ah, hosts. Post went viral, so let me do a little marketing, lol. Beauty June's fermented organic protein is now on sale. First timers get 50% off, don't miss your chance. Ugh. Fermented organic protein. You're gonna start talking about muscles. You think drinking this would make you really muscular? For sure. Hey, Deuce. Nothing much up. Hope you're doing well. Just kind of been taking it easy today. And yesterday, admittedly. 101 hours, I've finally beaten Octopath Traveler 0, now on to the post-game. God, see, that's why I was intimidated by it. And why I was like, I can't start this right after Tactics. Because even if I did hour-long episodes, that's still 60 hours just for the base game. Oh my god. But we'll see what happens with the Patreon poll as well. Because like I said, if it wins a Patreon poll, I'm totally fine. I just don't want it taking up one of my slots for ages. We are also currently developing our hyper-exclusive beautifying anti-aging miracle digestive beauty. Ew, on sale soon. Miracle? Wow. Would it still be a miracle after it starts selling? I also saw they're remaking I think it was Dragon Quest VII, the one where you go around to the different islands and you have the little character that has a hat that looks like Link. They're remaking that, and it uses 3D art, and oh my god, I saw it, and it looks so weird and uncanny. Like, I kinda hate it. I would have rathered them done, like, an HD 2D. Yeah, that one's absurdly long. And you unlock, like, one of the main game mechanics, like, 30 hours into the game. It's absurd. I played that one on the DS, and was horrified by how long it took me to unlock that. It was nuts. But the art looks so weird. I can't get past it. Octopath 2 is long too, but that's because there's so many side quests and optional areas. Octopath 0, the story is long. I mean, Octopath 2, like, if you're doing all the paths and everything, and yeah, there are a lot of side quests, but even the paths take like a really, really long time. And just exploring the map in general, because there's just an absolute ton to do. But Octopath 0 does also have like the town, I believe, that you have to manage and everything as well. So that adds a little bit to it. But I guess the story being long in 0 makes sense if it's based off of like a mobile game story. Rena's Picks. Every morning I've been drinking Beauty June's fermented organic protein. I've been getting testers of the beauty. I guarantee you'll be a repeat customer. One of my top picks. I hate this. What is this person? There are already people drinking the Miracle Digestive Beauty. Cloud Chaser has arrived. Let's see here, the account name is Rena. Wonder if she has some connection to Mr. Beauty's company. And her beauty is working with influencers. Is Rena girl dating Beauty? She keeps posting about him. Oh, it looks like this person named Rena is Mr. Beauty's girlfriend. Oh, really? Maybe she'll be at Beauty's place when you show up. Supportive girlfriend, helping product promotion. I wonder if Beauty June is okay. He really isn't taking the artifact effects seriously. They say touching, looking, or even hearing about that thing can curse you. Cursed objects, only dangerous things come to mind. So many different kinds of curses. No wonder people get interested. Jasmine, you can get cursed by touching, looking at, or even just hearing about these. Look at the posts on me, one mark against you, and one for me because you told me about it. I'm gonna focus on driving now, okay? Let's keep our points even until the end. Why do we take this messed up request? Boom. Yeah, it's also a town builder. Yeah, see, like, that would add a bunch of time, I feel. Unless it's way more simplistic than I'm thinking, because, like... I mean, Suikoden has you rebuilding a town, and so does Skies of Arcadia, but it's not the craziest. Words, artifacts, effects, or reacting. Look into that. Yeah. Alright, artifact effects. Box Beauty found must be totally cursed. Wonder what kind of curse it has. Well, Mr. Beauty doesn't get cursed if the box is actually authentic. Lots of people like that, who think it won't happen to them. Here, this photo's from when it first got famous. There were a bunch of older other rumors about the curse too. It looks pretty intense. Yeah, I know this. It's an online marketplace app called Fleamari. Wow, got attention for being sold there? It's trending, a lot of people must be interested. Thank you. Reaction. I'll search for more curse rumors. People really love rumors. Village Head's entire clan was taken out by this box. Scary. Entire clan was taken out? It's a pretty wild story. By the way, is the Village Head like a town chairman, or... it says village, so it's probably more like a mayor. Way too much, but it's not simple as Suikoden. Yeah, that's what I imagined, because Suikoden's pretty old. And like I said, it was pretty basic. I would expect a mobile game, especially as Town Builder, to have a lot more going on with like managing resources and stuff. Probably even more in-depth than something like Sea of Stars, because Sea of Stars had a town rebuilding thing, but you know, since it's, you know, an indie RPG, it's still pretty small scale. I wonder what's inside, just imagining it creeps me out. But I'm not expecting it to be as in-depth as, like, Dark Cloud. Yeah, seriously, what could be inside? Maybe some hair or a message written in blood? Oh, stop! Could be some ancient venom-based poison? Insects forced to fight each other, packed in there, and maybe human fingers? Human fingers? Gross. The only box I know is Pandora's. Beauty. Don't open that box. Do not open it. I'm not joking around. What happens if you open it? I mean, you'd be cursed. Do you think curses are real in this day and age? It's just a box. Curses tend to go away? I think it'd be great if they did. Nah, the previous owner was really done in by it. What? Done in? More specifics. Yeah, I heard they went missing. Missing? Wait, then how did Mr. Beauty get the box? Missing. Well, let's ask him ourselves. Maybe he knew the previous owner? That is interesting. There's a lot being said about Mr. Beauty's red box. Oh, wait, I forgot to search the other keyword, but it's fine. It didn't seem like it had any clues. Well, it's all rumors. Some of them are pretty scary. The music was like skipping a beat there for a second. But yeah, I've been in my spare time playing a lot of rhythm games, basically. And I've just been brushing up on like Tetris Effect and Rift of the Necrodancer, and I almost was like, oh, I'm gonna play some more Muse Dash. Which, I don't remember if I mentioned it to you or not him, but Muse Dash is on Archipelago, which is crazy to me. I almost did that one, but I'm like, I don't know enough about this game to Archipelago it, and it seemed pretty simple. It's basically just people unlock songs for you, you do them, and then that gives people checks. But, when I saw it on there, I was like, wow, weird. Quester is Jun Miyazaki, aka Beauty Jun. Seems like someone who's good at selling people things. Heard he switched from being a host to focusing on the beauty foods market. I realized he was into reselling occult stuff too. I wonder if it's a PR stunt. Sounds worrying. There's talk of the red box's previous owner going missing too. That's all we can do is ask around once we get there. Here you are. Hello, we're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I'm Azami Fukurai. Hi, you're here. Isn't that Meguri a person coming? You two have what it takes to do this kind of evaluation. Hector Meguria can't make it. Oh, right. In that wheelchair? But we can get on a call for the evaluating part, right? Yeah. Alright, come on in. Hey, Rena, get some tea for our guests. Glad you're alright, Mr. Miyazaki. Oh yeah, I'm fine. The car seems to have hit my girlfriend Rena, though. Oh? Girl, are you good? Why did my immediate thought... Why was my immediate thought like Rise? I think it's these things. And the long hair. Hey Rena, get the door. That's the delivery guy. If she's sick and cursed, why are you making her do everything, you jackass? It just seems rude. This beauty doesn't look cursed. Can't stand him though. Jasmine, making it personal will bias the investigation. Oh, who cares? Look how you've grown. Start by checking the symptoms of the curse, and I'll ask about how they got hold of the red box. Okay, go for it. Okay, let's start over on the left side. Hey. Hello, how are you? I'm Ito, in charge of package deliveries for this area. How are you? And if I talk to you? Talk to me? Wow, this is... I didn't expect to actually have a conversation with you. Come here for deliveries? Yep. Ayasaki-san's into online shopping, so the volume's hefty. Handle all his needs, from send-offs to deliveries to recalls. This area's deliveries are mine too, so I receive the package here and deliver directly. Nobody answered the door yesterday, so this one's a redelivery. Sounds like you stop by pretty often. You come every day? You must be busy handling deliveries every day. Yes, sir. A bit short on staff, so it's been busy lately. We do have our days off, though. I usually drink and laze around at home. Nice! Good for you. 10th prize EC Sites Health Foods. They give out trophies for these things? Pricey looking bottle of champagne and a cute little bear. This bear has the same hairstyle as Mr. Beauty. And his paws are heart-shaped. Wow, and the bear's name is Jun Bear. Under the bear's bum. That's a funny way to put it. Something under Jun Bear's bum. Well, it's a delivery notice. You were absent, so we'll be back tomorrow. I can imagine Mr. Beauty outright ignoring the doorbell when Rina-san isn't here. By the way, the delivery staff's handwriting is all curvy and cute. Delivery notice. Okay, that seems important. Can we talk to you for a minute? Girl, you do not look good. Is he poisoning you? Are you okay? I've been sick ever since that thing came here. Thank you for the cake. Thank you for the tea and cake earlier. Sure. Partner Jasmine really loved the cake. She loved the liquor flavor. Been eating the cake myself. Don't have the appetite for much else. About the curse? Is it true that you've been cursed? Things have been weird all over since that thing came in. First I thought it was me, just a bad day or two. Anything else unusual? No, forget it. You'll just think I'm crazy. I can't. I won't. Oh, it's okay. No pressure. Please forget it for now. Did you check inside the box? Have you looked inside the box, perhaps? I didn't, but something came out anyway. Something? Long body, like a snake. Monster like the box's pattern slithered out of the box seams. Keeps writhing inside me. Huh? Snake? What's going on? Okay. This is going to Junji Ito directions. For sure. I need to look at the stuff here. Okay, so we can see all the things. Good. Urban myths. We already read about spatiotemporal dude. People. That's not a person. Name red box. The box has a pattern of plants crawling on it. Mayusaki has it now, but it had previous owners. Seems bad things happen to all of them. Does that mean it's cursed? Probably. Are we okay? When did the snake first appear? Since when has the snake been showing up? Since when? Maybe a week ago or so? Keeps on squirming in front of me. It's a week or so ago. Snake writhing about? Influencer girlfriend. I should take some notes. Mayusaki-san's girlfriend. She supports his business as an influencer. She's not feeling well lately. What are the symptoms? Snake-like hallucinations. Seems that she's hallucinating things that look like snakes. Sounds so scary. Hope we can help her lift the curse. Misaki's girlfriend, she's an influencer, seems to be his business partner. Okay. Observe? This red box is the cursed artifact. Sure looks creepy. Ugh. All these dead bugs around the box, why? I won't touch it, just in case. Closer? Strange patterns on the outside, looks ancient. And this warding of Fuda for sealing in whatever's inside? Should ask where or how they got the box. I didn't realize that was called no fuda. Now I know what that's called. Like ceiling talismans. I wonder what's inside. Mr. Beauty or Rena-san check the contents? That's a question. I thought she was just gonna open it, which I'm glad she didn't. Ew. Had too much tea and cake. Great flavor. Must be the liquor in it. I was too busy taking notes to eat anything. Now I wish I had. What do you think? What's your gut feeling on this case? Is the artifact really cursed? All things considered, it feels fake to me. Rena-san seems to have symptoms from the curse. Yeah, Rena-san, she does look kind of pale. Guess we should look into what caused her symptoms. Observe. Beauty June's fermented organic protein. Anything else? Wow, the miracle digestive beauty. So it's true that online shopping businesses get flooded with boxes. Okay. Hello. Hope you'll have a prize for the box sometime today. Well, we don't really know yet. I'm pretty busy here, so hurry it up, please. Ask for his basic details. For the record, may I ask your name and profession? Need those for the evaluation? Not that I mind too much. Jun Mayusaki, I run an online retail business that sells beauty foods. Enough for you? You work here then? I have a separate warehouse where I handle orders and send them off. This place is like my home and R&D room. Not the beauty foods. Not the beauty foods you sell? Aha, discerning customer. Our concept is beauty and health. We choose the finest ingredients for our products. Careful about my own health too. I avoid anything hazardous to my health. Alcohol, cigarettes, all that. What wasn't she smoking? Aren't you getting secondhand from that? Never eat something unless I know what it is. Our products are all curated by me with no corners cut. We have a launch upcoming, Beauty June's Miracle Digestive Beauty. This one's super duper, hyper effective. Ingredients are super rare and everyone who tries it reports health improvements that are next level. The sub-plan gives you unbelievable savings. Let me sign you up right here, right now. I'll think about it. Can I ask you about that red box? Oh, that box? Should be the one asking you that question. It's just a gift from a friend, you know. Gift from a friend? Says he got it as a bonus for a bulk order, sent it over in one of his deliveries. Anyway, how long until you're done evaluating? Can I ask you about the red box's previous owner? Is that even related to the evaluation? Huh? Well, if it's a cursed artifact, the sender might be important. Trade secrets are involved, so I'd rather not say. I keep having to tell Rena about this. This kind of business can go downhill with one false impression. So silence is gold. Makes sense? I have nothing to add. Are you good? Alright, I understand. That's a problem. Seems important to find out who the sender is. Maybe the shipping label in the box will tell us something? Check the box's packaging. Have you looked inside the box itself? Oh, no, it's sealed with an Ofuda. No way I'm gonna open it. You can easily devalue container type items by doing that. Do you touch the box? Oh, yes, I did touch it a bit. Kinda. I won't get cursed just by touching it, right? Besides, nothing's happened so far. The box hasn't been opened. Determine the curse's nature. Rena-san actually seems to be suffering from the curse. Oh, really? Adds credibility to that box for sure. Huh? Which means it's harmful. Rena-san's in danger too. There's also the possibility that the previous owner means you harm and is cursing you. Great. Then those things sell for more if the curse seems like the real thing. Let's keep looking into it. Rena-san is in pain, you know? Oh yeah, then figure it out for Rena. What an asshole. Self-serving businessman. Should compile notes on Mr. Beauty. This case's requester, Mayusaki-san. He has a product he's about to launch. The beauty. Yep, Beauty June's Miracle Digestive Beauty. Is beauty Bo tea or? Yeah, Bo. I'm pretty sure it's beauty, like beauty. Influencer known as Beauty June. Takes care of his beauty and health, and he doesn't drink, smoke, or eat anything that might be bad for him. Along with beauty products, he sells items that might attract attention. He seems very interested in the value of the box. Okay, well, it's time. Shadow holding a cardboard box. This must be Mr. Beauty, right? Mr. Beauty said the red box was included in the delivery. I wonder if the cardboard box it came in might still be around. That's a good question. What is the shadow doing? Is this a hand? From an angle, it looks as if it's grabbing something. Is it looking at the back of the room? Yeet. Weird shadows are swirling around the box. I get dizzy if I stare at it for too long. It's because of the patterns, right? So many hand-like things around the box. That reminds me, they were posted about this red box's lore. Mr. Beauty might have heard something from the previous owner. Okay. Well, take those off. Let's, re-ask you. About the package holding the red box. You ever delivered a strange package to Miyazaki-san? Strange. What kind of package do you mean? I believe you brought a cardboard box here that contained a cursed artifact. Cursed artifact? You mean like the cursed items you find in games or something? Would have been packaged, so probably not obvious, but Have you delivered some unusual cardboard boxes recently? Recently, let me think. Oh yeah, 3 days ago I brought one that was partly ripped. A week or so ago there was one that was completely wrapped with packaging tape. Also 3 weeks ago or something, there was one with a big dent. Ripped box with lots of tape and a dented box. They were already all like that when I first received them. He always shouts at me, why can't you be more careful? Useless. Unfair, but I'd get to just stitch that mouth of his shut. Stitch? What? Oops, not allowed again. You never heard me say that. Never heard you, okay. If I'm being fair, he sounds like a tool. It's a broad question, but have you noticed anything about Miyazaki-san recently? As in, has he ever seemed tired, or have you ever felt something was wrong with him? No, not at all. Though pulling out that sharp tongue could help him calm down a bit. Oh, wait, you didn't hear that. Don't tell anyone I said that. Anyway, it's usually the lady who answers, so I don't really know. I see. About the lady, Irina-san, how is she doing? Come here every day and she just signs the delivery slip and that's it. Sometimes offers me some tea. Not my place to say, but she looks lower energy than usual lately. Here for a redelivery? Here for a redelivery? That's right, it's for his business, so I can't just leave it at the door. Overworked delivery guy. Every guy who stopped by Mr. Beauty's place, he's in charge of the area. What do you say about deliveries? Only handles deliveries to Miyazaki's. Oh, wait, no. Never mind. Yeah, send all some deliveries, of course, and also recalls. He seems rather tired. He probably works really hard. God, there's a lot of characters in this story. Picks up packages. Seems like a tough job since he deals with complaints. Yeah. Sorry, Ito. Recent cardboard boxes. Not the packages you've been receiving. Were there any boxes with unusual packaging? So, please don't talk about the packaging. Jun is pretty picky. Whenever we get anything with damaged packaging, he gets mad and yells at the staff for putting the goods at risk. Every guy did mention that. Really lost it when that box came in. It was the worst. Cardboard box wasn't damaged, but he went off about the packaging being sloppy. What a weirdo. Hello. Really ate too much cake, so full. Unfair. We didn't get a single bite of cake. Still have questions? Can't you just look at the thing and evaluate? About the lore. You know anything about the box's lore? Huh, yeah, that I did. Something about the family who owned it all dying off. The whole family? Wild, yeah? That's if this lore is the real deal, I'm in for a score, right? This is important stuff, gotta update the item details. Said I was looking at like the back of the room or something. Look closely. See various cardboard boxes, but there's no way of telling which one the red box came in. Delivery guy doing something? Closer inspection, some of the cardboard boxes are torn or dented. Must be the packages the delivery guy mentioned. It's not unusual for packaging to get damaged during deliveries. Why is this one covered in so much packing tape? Examine the unusual box. The box is cinder. Let me think things through. We need to find out the red box is cinder, but Mr. Beauty doesn't want to tell us for some reason. He does seem to have various cards up his sleeve. Have you explained the packaging the box came in, or examined it? May have arrived in a distinctive cardboard box. Every guy mentioned there were 3 recent incoming deliveries. Partially ripped cardboard box, which he brought here 3 days ago. Another one that was entirely wrapped up in packing tape from a week ago. And another one from 3 weeks ago that has a dent. Done so well in gathering clues, I should just sit back and watch. You're here, so if you have any hints... Alright then. About the distinctive cardboard boxes. You might be able to categorize them based on whether the package is damaged or just sloppy. Categorizing the packaging? Which cardboard box did the red box arrive in? Cardboard box with... wrapped up with packing tape. Which was... cardboard box with... wait, no. With... sloppy packaging, which was wrapped up with packing tape. None of these say and. Entirely wrapped up with packaging tape. That is good, okay. Cardboard box with sloppy packaging, which was entirely wrapped up with packing tape? Right, Rina-san mentioned feeling unwell around a week ago. Looking closer at the tape-wrapped package might tell us who sent it over? We should go check. Alright. This must be it, the one all wrapped with packing tape. Really is a mess, probably took a while to get it open. Shipping label leads Nishitani. Oh my god, Nishitani! This Nishitani person be the previous owner? Let's check with Mr. Beauty. Yeah. So I have questions. Can't you just look at the thing and evaluate? Hey, previous owner. So Redbox's previous owner is someone called Nishitani? How did you know? Took you for just a part-time helper. Maybe you're worth my while. Worth your while? I'll tell you then. Yeah, that box's previous owner is a guy called Nishitani. About this person. Nishitani-san was the box's previous owner and you sent it? It was a bonus, actually. Why, is there something going on? It's just a guess, so no offense, but could that red box involve some personal grudge against you? Yeah, he might do just that. He was mumbling about something when he agreed to throw this into the deal. Kind of passive-aggressive like that. I see. Noted. There's talk on socials about the previous owner going missing. You mean this Nishitani-san? Okay. Gathered quite a lot of info? Yes, we now know who the previous owner was. And what now? Reevaluating instead of identifying? Good point. I wonder what the director has in mind. Really sees all. Sazami, how's it going? Director-san? Seems that the curse hasn't started spreading just yet. Yes, we're safe and sound. Director of the Requester, Mr. Mayusaki, really wants to know the box's value. Fails to understand that money is not of importance here. You mean... Mrs. Ami, first and foremost, that box is a serious matter. Seriously? Kindly ask Mayusaki-san and Rina-san to join us. Let us start the identification. Time to identify. Book. I love this shot. This is like one of my favorites. Great. You're done evaluating? Well, kinda. What we'll be doing is not an evaluation, but an identification. To determine what kind of cursed artifact this red box is. As well as its origins, to figure out how to handle it. Value can easily fluctuate with a silver tongue. Question here is whether or not you can survive the curse. Now then, let us begin identifying this box. First, its outward appearance. Curses are focused on various objects, depending on the purpose of the curse itself. Which means that examining the artifact's shape will help you deduce the curse's aim. So, Mrs. Ami, how would you describe this cursed artifact? Physical shape? Box with a pattern design. It's an old red box with strange patterns drawn on the side. Precisely. Boxes are reminiscent of the act of sealing. Key here are the geometric patterns drawn on the red box. Geometric patterns are also seen on the clothing and everyday items used in mountainous cultures. They are said to be spiritual patterns, born of communion with the divine. So, Mrs. Ami, what state was the red box that had these patterns? Ooh, hydrate? I will hydrate. Welcome in, Leslie. Ah, good water. This red box adorned with geometric patterns. In what state was it? Completely wrapped up with packing tape. I hate it when the glue on the packing tape stays even after you peel it off. You're talking about the cardboard box that the red box came in? Please think it over again. Oh wait, no, it's the, never mind, yeah, wrapped with a Fuda. Yeah, I was getting them mixed up. Oh, that's such a cute Sylveon! Oh my god. That's an awesome emote. I swear I'm about to fall asleep. Made you sleepy? I mean, I would love to be sleepy, so that could be good. But if you're not wanting to go to sleep, that's bad. Living the quasi experience, you really are. Except my current experience is being sleepy throughout various parts of the day and then not being able to sleep when I go to bed. Sealed with a warding of Fuda, and no one had opened it. However, both Mayusaki-san and Rina-san had touched the box itself. Great. Physical shape of the artifact is important. And I shudder to imagine if they'd open it. Past hour, just heavy eyelids, but yeah, good morning. Good morning. I didn't nap today, I managed to stop myself. I'll just move on then. Cursed artifacts have histories of their own. Some artifacts are new, but cursed boxes are the result of a process. And the story of revenge is fulfilled through those curses or passed down as folklore. So, Mrs. Ani, what was the lore around the red box? Contains about the treasure, seals an Oni, it kills off an entire bloodline. Heard it killed off an entire bloodline from a certain village. Scary legend for just a box. Excellent. In a sequestered village at a time when things were less aplenty. It's easy to imagine the terrible conflicts that might have taken place. They may still retain their resentment towards those in power and fame. Thus the curses were born as ways to strike back against the oppressors. We now need to look into whether this lore is actually true. Finish your Cabernet series, great job. Thought I'd pop in to see you stream. Ooh, Cabernet was a fun one. I had a great time with Cabernet. Glad you enjoyed it. That was a very, very cool one to do. Also still like one of the better viewed series. I'm probably because I'm like one of the only people that played it, I imagine, on YouTube. But it was a fantastic time. I loved my little vampire RPG. But thanks for hopping into the stream and everything. It's always cool to see people from the YouTube. On to our final question. The red box which bestows curses. Those who have been near this box are already feeling its effects. So, Mrs. Ami, who exactly has been affected by the curse? Rina. It's Rina-san. She looked very ill. Also, she mentioned something snake-like crawling out of the box, writhing inside her. Brilliant. Exactly. Of those in this room, only Rina-san has been hit with the curse. A curse that only affects women, in a box which causes it. Legends telling of the curse, killing off an entire bloodline of a village's influential family. Only one cursed artifact fits this description. What do we got? The urban myth that matches the circumstances would be... Points. Identification. Kotori Bako. Well, that's neat. It's an Oni. I've only seen one other person play it, and they're also a small Let's Player. I'm glad there's other people out there covering smaller games. I wish I could cover all the small games, but unfortunately I am limited by my time. But I love spreading the news and love about cool like indie things and niche things. Kotori Bako. Urban myth that got attention online as a horror story. It was said to be fiction, but the details were elaborate to the extreme. There were rumors the box actually existed. The story as it was told is as follows. Someone from a settlement was the victim of severe discrimination. They vowed to kill off the entire bloodline of the village head's family. They built a box around the fingers of a child sacrifice and called it the Kotori Bako. The curse affects women and children who go near the box, but not grown men. Sounds exactly like that box. What happens if you get cursed? The horror story itself claims that their insides would twist and rupture, leading to death. Insides twisting and rupturing? There are two kinds of curses. One targets specific individuals. For example, changing one of the kanji in their name to that, the kanji for curse. I don't know how to say that. The other curses multiple people indiscriminately. I imagine there's supposed to be an affects multiple people indiscriminately there. An especially dangerous type of curse. Cursed doll that kills its owner. A cursed chair that kills those who sit in it. Wow. For this case, though we don't know whether the curse's effects will mirror those in the story, you should assume a high level of danger while investigating. Rina-san should stay away. Mrs. Ami and Miss Jasmine, please leave this place immediately. Huh? What, is it that bad? Twisted insides and death? Jun, we should really send that box back to Nishitani. Scary. Seems like the real thing. Either way, please head to the former owner Nishitani-san's place and ask him where he found the box. We may be able to determine how to avoid the curse. Understood. Zami, now what? Or know what? Yes, I touched that box just a bit. And you know, I feel a bit queasy. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, are you serious? Wait, maybe you're just feeling lightheaded or it's a cold? Yeah? Jasmine? Yeah? Why, Jasmine, why? No way. No! Nothing can happen to Queen. Also, how's she gonna drive me now? Oh god, she's driving sick. That's not safe. You alright, Jasmine? Thought I could sleep it off. You look really pale. Is it really because you touched the box? It's okay, Zami. Just feel a little bit sick. Just a bit anemic, maybe? Anyway, heading to this Nishitani guy's place. I can still drive, so no worries. Yeah, I guess. Jasmine, are you feeling okay? You're too sick to drive. Said I'm fine. Anyway, what do we need to check on again? Looking for info about Nishitani-san, the box's previous owner. Might lead to the village where the box came from. Going there might help us lift your curse and also Rina-san's, right? Slow down, Zami. We don't know if it's a village besides. I checked yesterday, didn't post say the previous owner went missing. Well, let's still do what we can. I'll do my absolute best searching for info on Nishitani-san. I'm getting really good at this. Do me a favor and look into the box's curse too. Understood. Is Zhu / Noro? You've probably heard Noroi a lot. Yeah, I have heard that a lot. It's me, Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter. I buy your hidden treasures at top prices. I can come check on any items of interest from antiques to family heirlooms. Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter. This is Nishitani-san, the previous owner? Looks like it. He travels out to buy people's unwanted items. Did he really go missing? Curious about that too. We should look into it. I'm wondering if you're a member, if you're a Zimmer. A lot of people seem to be interested in Nishi-chan. Better be okay, Nishitani. Prove that this curse can be broken. If they're in good condition, we also buy old magazines, clothes, and sometimes even food products. Can you really go and buy that many different kinds of items? It's like a thrift shop. They stock all kinds of things. My family runs a toy store that's closing down. There's a lot of dead stocks. It'd be great if you could come by. Dead stock? Like zombies? Just items still in their original packaging that didn't sell. Dead on the shelves. Sure can. There's bound to be treasure somewhere in all that dead stock. I'll DM you. Maybe treasure found in old toys? It's really rare. It could sell for a lot. What's he doing with the treasure that he buys? Selling overseas? Alright, so they have to be sold somewhere. Probably companies that buy them. Ugh. You okay? Don't force yourself. If I don't keep talking, my mind will get all foggy. Jasmine. Depending on the items, we sell them to companies in bulk or sell them online. Online shopping? Do you think he has a website? I think he's just using some online marketplace. Looks like a pain. Also, Ju-on, the Japanese name for the grudge. Same character at the start. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I knew about Ju-on. Went all the way to Tohoku today, but came back with nothing. We had to pay for all that travel. Guess that's how it is when you go out to the sticks. Wow, customers outside the cities could be reading this. Rude guy. This guy's attitude takes a dark turn sometimes. Probably gets a lot of complaints. Bad attitude, customers will get upset. Must be bad reviews. We can get more info from there. There's a word in this post that stands out. Chicken wrap was good. Oh, there's one. Your radar is super accurate, Jasmine. Gotcha. I can confidently say I've never really had a chicken wrap because I probably wouldn't like all the stuff that goes in it. I'd much rather just like, I'll just eat like the grilled chicken by itself kind of person. Gosh. Chicken wraps are my go-to in undergrad. I think mine is mostly rice. Oh yeah, Prob. It's one of those California places. So avocado, grilled chicken, lots of greens. I could probably do the avocado and the grilled chicken. I don't know about all the greens. And if it has like a lot of sauce, I'm just weird about saucy foods. Not only does it mess with like my acid reflux and stuff, I also just don't like messy foods, basically. The most sauce I'll put on stuff is like soy sauce, maybe dip something in barbecue, but I don't like it tossed in it. Teriyaki sauce, stuff like that. My relatives to the country called Nishi-chan the treasure hunter. He bought their antiques at criminally low prices. Shall I file a complaint? Isn't that a little harsh? Both sides agreed to the transaction. What's done is done. He's very selective about what he'll buy. Selective about what he'll buy? He doesn't like to buy certain kinds of items. Heard from a local friend that he lowballs aggressively for people living in the countryside. What? He seems pretty aggressive with his business. Doesn't exactly look like the nicest salesman. Heard he stormed into a temple and demanded to buy historical Buddhist paintings for unbelievably low prices. It's like he's asking for divine punishment. Historical Buddhist painting? Maybe that does call for divine punishment. Buddhism doesn't deal in punishment, it's more about karma. Forcing your way into a temple? That's pretty extreme. Nishi-chan has quite the reputation. You reap what you sow. I bet finding that weird box is all part of it. Does that mean he was cursed because he did bad things? Goes around, comes around, that's karma. Someone mentioned the box too, you should probably look into that. I was right seeing Jasmine, there were 3 people. Yeah, my brain only picked up on Beauty because I saw him, but I didn't particularly pick up on the other ones. I'll look into that weird box, please do. Weird box. Nishi-chan, weird box. Your chance at one of Nishi-chan's treasures! I found the rumored weird box in the warehouse of a village estate. Have a look at this design. What craftsmanship. I don't like that face. Gatori Bako. In a village estate? That's where he got it. Which village? Antique? What a spectacular design. This will sell for a lot. Think it's valuable? Who knows? Sure, the design is unique. Box I just posted about actually comes with a terrible legend. It should have historical value too. Terrible legend. When he got the box, he must have heard the story in the village. See, so the box came with some lore. Wait, Nishi-chan, don't you get cursed if you have the box? Cursed? Of course one would think that. He felt it firsthand. Was the 3 figures in red dissolving into something disappearing? One had the croissant buns? Oh yeah, that probably was her then. What was in the box? I was afraid it was a body. We don't totally know what's in the box yet. They still haven't really opened it. Based off of the myth, it's supposed to be like a child's fingers. Like a child sacrifices fingers. But the box is sealed and no one's opened it yet. But I'm imagining they're going to open it at some point throughout this this thing. Weird box in question is now up for sale on Fleamari. No haggling the price. Is it okay to sell a cursed box? Oh, it's not a product that violates the law. Box that took out an entire clan has been a hot topic lately, but isn't that way too expensive? I don't see anyone considering taking the plunge. Doesn't seem like anyone's going to buy it. Yeah, it'd have to be the kind of thing someone's really into. Due to ill health, I will not be taking purchase requests at this time. Please wait until further notice. Ill health? Which means the curse was taking effect by the time you started to post about it? Didn't Megaria say it only affects children and women, though? Nishichan isn't feeling well? Could it be the curse at work? Yep. Does that mean Nishitani-san was cursed? Oh man, I bet that's what happened. What'd you get yourself into? There's a snake-like creature with a geometric pattern in the photo. You guys can see it too, right? So yeah, it's like making people hallucinate that touch it. And it did affect you. What, a snake? What does he mean? Do you see it? Mina-san said something about seeing a snake too. Nothing in the picture, at least to me. Does that mean Nishi-chan saw something there? This is looking grim. The groundwork for a death is all here. That reminds me. Jasmine is now added as a character. She accidentally touched the red box, must have eaten too many delicious sweets and let her guard down. She keeps getting paler. Urban myths. Heard about there's a curse so powerful it can annihilate your entire bloodline. Only the most hateful of beings could conceive such awfulness. I can tell this curse was born from a deep-seated grudge. It will afflict women and children until your family is no more. Yeah. Such is the curse's hatred that even an unrelated woman or child will be affected if they draw near the box. So, how is Nishitani getting cursed? Or he's faking the curse to try and hype it up? He could be faking the curse. I don't know. Nishichan, are you okay? There's nothing in the photo. Anything in the photo, right? Nope. Oh man, he must be on something weird, or that box is the real deal. I bet it's the latter. I'm worried. He did post a lot. Come on, is this for real? Nishichan hasn't posted anything since. Is he okay? It's already been a week since that scary post. It's just been a week since he saw something in his room? Yeah, this seems bad. The box is transphobic? Yeah, we definitely gotta get rid of this thing. We don't allow transphobia here. We'll destroy the box. Can't be contacted? He's gone missing, or... Gone missing? Let's hope he's alive. Treasure hunter gone missing. Wait a second. Do you guys really think it's the box? I thought that village was built for worship purposes. Wasn't there a place like that? Sugisawa Village or something? What is this Sugisawa Village? Tommy, have you not seen the news? It's super famous as a village-type urban myth. Journal. Familiar with Sugisawa Village. It's an urban myth that got popular after it was featured on TV. Once you entered this village, you can never leave. It was supposedly located somewhere in Aomori Prefecture before it disappeared from the map. People say the young man in the village was supposedly possessed and attacked the other villagers with an axe. He slaughtered everyone in the village before committing suicide. Sugisawa Village's population was annihilated, and maybe what happened there causes the village to hunger for more victims. Don't go looking for it. You may discover to your despair that it's found you instead. You can check in, but you can't check out, so watch where you walk. Okay, done. Really got the artifact from the village. Took something that he really shouldn't have. Pretty sure Nishitani-san found the box in that village. Wonder if someone in the village made the box, or did they bring it over from somewhere else? Homemade or brought in. As long as we find out how the box came to be, we'll know what to do. I'm not coughing. Are you okay? Not doing great. Phew, we've arrived at Nishitani's. Let's go see if he's here. God, she shouldn't be driving, quite frankly. Hello? Excuse me? Nishitani-san, please answer the door. Oh no, I hope he isn't dead or anything. Oh, okay. Who are you? I'm from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. I need to talk to you. The box. It's about the box. You do not look like you're doing great. My brain's starting to shut off. I'll handle this, Jasmine. I'll ask about where the village is so we can undo the curse. Yeah, good idea. Oh, also, push that Nishitani guy for info on why he tried to curse Mr. Beauty. Please take it easy. Get some rest. I'll be sure to ask about that. Nishitani is home. Got this, Jasmine. Please get some rest. I'm relying on you. I guess a break here and there. You alright? Jasmine, are you alright? Tommy, kinda weird question for you. You don't see a snake like what was on the box wrapped around my leg or anything? Snake? Not that I can see. You mean you're seeing something like that? No way. Just playing with you. Oh, Jasmine saying something similar to Rina. So did Nishitani-san online. Maybe Nishitani-san sees the snake too? Interesting. Sorry for the sudden visit. We're from the Urban Myth Dissolution Center. Looking into that box. That box. I'll tell you everything. Our divinity agrees I should. Oh, okay. Could you please tell us anything you know about it? The box. The box, yeah, it's sacred for sure. Those patterns, they're truly divine. Divine as in gods? Those patterns? About the curse. You need to know about the box's curse. Are you cursed as well? It isn't a curse. A blessing it is, or is it a curse? Curses are scary. Can you send it to Mayasuki-san to curse him? One touch and you're done. Did Beauty touch it too? Yes. Then we're done, just as planned. One touch and you're done. Then you did send it to curse Mr. Beauty. The book told me to. Book? Which book? Look for a book. Origin of the box? Where'd you get that box from? Just the address or village name will do. Box? Village? Oh yes, that village. Yes, the village. Tell us where it is. Box? Which box? Village? This isn't going anywhere. Maybe I need something to help him talk. Nishitani-san, do you see any snakes around? Like the patterns on that box? Snakes? Box pattern? Yes, yes, on the walls and floors and everywhere. Pattern from the box, the sign of divinity. Comes inside and eats my guts. He'll feast on my heart next. Such a blessing. Shitani-san, are you okay? Heart is next? What do you mean? Next as in, they eat your heart, you'd be doomed. Worsening curse. Okay. Emaciated treasure hunter. You'd crazy well? Thank you. I try. Should write down notes on Nishitani-san. Nishitani-san was the previous owner of the red box before Mayusaki. He said something really scary. What did he say the snake would be eating soon? His heart. His heart is going to be eaten. Too scary. How much of this is even true? There you are. Nishi-chan the treasure hunter. Buys up and resells seemingly valuable items from all over. He looks gaunt compared to his social photos. Is this because of the curse? You also have just... what is this sitting around? Boxes packed up with packing tape. Are these sold products they're about to send off? Nishitani-san's packing is heavy-handed, technically speaking, but crude overall. Empty cans and bottles of beer and booze. Is the curse making him do this, or was he like this anyway? So unhealthy. Observe? There's an empty space just here. Tons of dead bugs scattered around. Gross. Observe? Bookshelves, mostly full of manga. I wonder if these books are valuable. The book. That book. Which book? Acme Cursing 101, Volume 1. Must be it. But wow, that title. Author is Tsutomu Kisaragi again? And this is a signed copy too. Is Nishitani-san a fan of his? Anyway, I need to figure out the curse first. Diving in. Read the book. Lifting curses. Lifting curses. There we go. Curses are hazardous. You can't mention them, look at them, hear them, or touch them. Once you've touched a curse, you'll never be entirely the same again. The box was born from hatred, from strong negative emotions towards others. Cannot be truly lifted. Talk about low expectations. Isn't there something we could do? Types of curses? Might have something helpful. Curses cause a variety of symptoms. A descending order of bestowing cost, instant death curses, progressing curses, temporary curses. Assessing which of the three categories match the symptoms will help you narrow down the curse. That's about it for helpful info. Rina-san and Jasmine's symptoms look like they're from a progressing curse. That means they're going to get worse, and there's no mention of a cure. How do we undo the curse? Let's think things over. Curse Jasmine and Rina-san are suffering from. How could we undo it? The answer isn't always straightforward. We must do something fast. Let's focus a bit more on the do something part. There was a book that Nishitani-san consulted about curses. What did it say? That there are several categories of curses and the symptoms differ. far as the symptoms go, no one has died yet, right? Yes, so it's probably a progressing curse. If you read that far, then you should have seen it. That book should have offered some form of hope. Hope? In that book, I'm trying to remember. The curse was born of hatred towards someone specific. It cannot be lifted. Sounds pretty hopeless? Isn't there anything we can do for people who've been cursed? Should reread the quotes from the book that I noted in my journal. Okay. Quotes from the book that you noted in your journal. Written by, curses are hazardous. You can't mention them, look at them, hear them, or touch them. Once you touch the curse, you'll never be entirely the same again. If the curse was born from hatred, from strong negative emotions towards others, it cannot truly be lifted. Dude isn't pulling punches. Okay, so if the curse was born from hatred, from strong negative emotions, it cannot truly be lifted. So, as long as it wasn't built from strong negative emotions, we should be good. If the... the person who touched... Okay, so it's gotta be, if it's the person who touched the curse isn't someone's hatred, it may be possible to lift the curse. The person who touched the curse isn't someone's hatred, it may be possible. That doesn't feel right. Is it hopeless? Please keep calm. Isn't that a guess from your end? You must correctly interpret the situation with some specific elements. The imaginary center director sure has a point. The curse is born of hatred towards someone specific. It cannot be lifted, so it's possible to interpret this quote as a sign of hope? I thought that's what I did. If the person... I guess who placed the curse. If the reason for the curse isn't someone's hatred, that's what it is. Okay. The reason for the curse isn't someone's hatred, it may be possible. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. So as long as the curse in the box wasn't born of hatred towards someone, it's possible to do something. Find out what's causing the curse, we'll need to determine where and why the box was made. Okay. Observe. Ton of boxes here too. I wonder what's inside. All toys. They cost more if the box is there too, I heard? Yeah. Any of those things brought home with the red box? Large pile of clothing, maybe secondhand? They have that unique smell. Fragments of leaves, maybe tea or some kind of spice? Laurel, was it? Decorative scroll and a plain box of foxglove wood. The scroll itself is in surprisingly good condition. Could this be an antique ink washing painting or something? Let's take a look. Painting of a box with strange patterns coming from it. Is this? Pretty sure this was brought here from the village with a red box. That's about it. Nishitani-san remember anything about this? That's a good question. This room is full of cardboard boxes, just like Mr. Beauty's place. Guess that's what it's like to be a treasure hunter. Something brought here with the box. Searching, searching. What's this, an old sign? Guess you can find collectors for almost anything. A wooden box. Isn't this a small box I saw through the glasses? I haven't seen that yet, but... Small box brought here with the red box from the village. Is this box safe? I don't see anything written on it. Oh, it probably means the box that was in the previous red shade area that we saw. Fingers crossed this isn't a cursed box too. Open? Scary, but here goes. Nope, empty. Reads tea bowl in the back. Is he keeping the tea bowl somewhere else? I wonder if Nishitani will tell us. Well, let's look in with this. Okay, well we can clearly see where it was at some point. Creepy looking shadow. Looks similar to the one I saw at Mr. Beauty's. I wonder what it is. Well? Red box must have been here before. I knew it. Strange shadows. Maybe there's some traces that hint at the nature. There's you holding the scroll. Shadow of a man holding a box? Is this Nishitani? Must be a trace of when he brought in the box from somewhere. Box that's quite smaller than the red box, and also a decorative scroll? Shadow seems to be a trace of when he brought back the red box. I wonder if there are any clues on which village the box came from. Look closer? Square imprint in the dust with dead bugs. Is It's the same as Mr. Beauty's place. The red box was here before. Yeah, and bugs die when they get near it. Okay. Well, let's talk to you. The box. What happened to Beauty? If he's cursed, I'll drink to that. Do you remember seeing the painting on the scroll? The box. The box. It slithers out from the box. Where did you find this? The old warehouse in the village. Big house. Was with the box. The scroll was brought back from the village with the red box. Village head was killed by that thing. And the one before, and the one before, the Tajima family all died to it. Tajima family all killed? The box's curse was in effect even before Nishitani-san became this owner. The scroll was a warning. I warned them about the danger. Might have been the terrible legend that Mr. Beauty heard from Nishitani. About the T-bowl. Do you remember where you put the T-bowl that was in the box? T-bowl? The T-bowl from the big house. Big house, so that bowl was from the village too? The bowl sold for a good sum. Bonus I sent Beauty is complaint proof too. I'll get back to you about Mr. Beauty and complaint proof, but where's the bowl now? Sold it. Need to send it. But I'm all out of bubble wrap. I have tons of wrapping paper. Make a fortune once I send it. He hasn't sent it yet. We should look for it. About the village. Shitani-san, what did you bring back from the village? I brought back a lot. Not enough wrapping paper though. Too far out there to buy anything. Look all over the house. Grab a calendar off the wall without asking. Calendar? You sure they were okay with that? He had issues even before the curse, it seems. Their fault for not having wrapping paper ready, right? Okay. Is it in the garbage? T-bowl be here? Countless cans of low malt beer, it smells. Could this be it? Found the T-bowl, it's tightly wrapped in wrapping paper. This must be the T-bowl he brought back from the village. Clues! Let's think things over. Which village did Nishitani-san bring back the Kotaro Bako from? We have the T-ball and decorative scroll here, but there's nothing written on either. Your plight more or less warrants my appearance. Imaginary center director growing bolder and bolder. Nishitani-san brought home a T-ball and decorative scroll together with a red box. I did find those, but they didn't have anything written on them. Were those the only things he brought back? Seeing how confused Nishitani-san is currently, it may seem there is no way of determining the village of origin. Have you exhaustingly explored all possibilities? Kindly jog your memory again. Things Nishitani-san brought home from the village were the T-ball and scroll. Is there anything else? Could it have clues leading to the village? Is there anything else that might have something the village written on it? The calendar. Well, something related to the village might be written somewhere on something. The wrapping paper that is wrapped around the box? Or the T-bowl? Yeah, there you go. Wrapping paper that's wrapped around the T-bowl? Wrapping paper could be a clue. Shitani-san said he looked for wrapping paper for the T-bowl and grabbed a calendar. I hope it'll tell us something. I think we handed the T-bowl to Nishitani-san. Okay. Look for T-bowl? I mean, we don't need that. The box. What happened to Beauty? Please show us the T-bowl. Show us the T-bowl from earlier, please. This is important merchandise. You mess it up, you buy it. There's wrapping paper around the T-bowl. Yes, it's a calendar for the village's liquor store. And their address is listed too. Hiratsuka Village. Need to head to Hiratsuka Village. Hey! We did it. Hey, Bugs. Welcome in. Oh yeah, Bugs, there was a you moment in Wander Song today. I got saved by a swarm of bugs. And my character just started screaming, "Bugs!" And then said, "Bugs!" And then another character was like, "What are you talking about?" And they just said, "Bugs!" in all caps. They were so excited. It's me, it is. So the Katori Bako is from Hiratsuka Village? Nishitaki-san, why did you take that box? Why? I couldn't take my eyes off when I first saw it. I realized I was holding it. That box is at a whole new level from the fakes I've ripped off so far. It's the real deal. Wow. The divinity is coming. No one will be safe. No one. Nishitani-san? Oh. Wow. Oh no, please. Nishitani-san, please answer me. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs dying. What in the hell is this thing? Thank you for coming so fast. Another Miyazaki's associates. What the hell is going on with that dude? Is there a problem? No, but... Will Nishitani-san be alright? He's not dead. It was probably a myocardial infarction or something. Myocardial infarction? A heart attack? I see. Have a good day. Sure, thank you for your help. For now, we really need to figure out the curse. Unless we do something, the same thing is going to happen to Jasmine and Rena. Well, dear, I'll forget this game because of its excellent art, but some thin ice. It's from the director. You alright, Mrs. Ami? Director-san, the box is cursed, put Nishitani-san in an ambulance. What about Jasmine? That's what I'm worried about. Yes, I saw everything. Keeping watch on Jasmine, too. Need to get to Hiratsuka Village now. Good idea. Mrs. Ami, please do head to Hiratsuka Village. Okay. Have Jasmine on standby and on watch at Mr. Miyazaki's place. She's in no condition for long-distance driving. If they open the box before we figure out the curse, the damage may be irreversible. You'll be handling this investigation alone from here. Mrs. Ami, it is up to you whether we manage to save Jasmine. Please count on me. I'll do whatever it takes. Alright, then head to Hiratsuka Village by taxi. And by the way, make sure the receipt reads Urban Myth Dissolution Center. The event went off without much of a hitch on Tuesday, 7-11, and then I had a township meeting to attend tonight, and I'm tired. Ooh, yeah, you sound like you need to sleep. I hope you rest well tonight. I was feeling horrible yesterday. And today I'm better, but not fixed. But I wanted to play some of this because it's been too long. Fair, I don't think the game's killing them deliberately. Yeah, it's definitely just the boxes doing it. Huh, that might be one of the residents. Excuse me. Oh, you look normal. Hello? I'm just waiting for you to start saying like Resident Evil 4 stuff. Bacalo. I don't remember exactly what they say, but you know, they're random like Spanish that they say. I think my sick drainage is happening finally. I had to do gym today in a KN95 mask, and phew, that was something. Oh, that sucks. Are the boxes comprised of something toxic, or there's something toxic inside? That's what I'm thinking. Because so far, all of them has actually not been a curse. So I'm like, what toxic thing is in this box? I'm looking for the Tajima family residence? The Tajima estate? What exactly for? I won't stop you, but blame yourself if anything happens. Yes? God, do you have to stare like that, though? Ew, at least I made it here. Honestly, my God, Azami is incredibly brave to be going here alone and also taking a taxi here. Like, you don't even have an escape route if shit really hits the fan. Like, my God, she is bold. I feel so anxious without Jasmine. It's from the director. Seems you've arrived. Hiratsuka Village, Tajima family. Yes, made it here somehow. This has been on my mind since visiting Nishitani-san's place. The red box, which is likely a Katori Bako. This curse was affecting Nishitani-san, though he is an adult man. Whereas the curse supposedly only affects women and children. That's what I mentioned! You're right, I remember too. Will I be okay? Indeed. It's concerning you show no signs of being cursed. Of those who went near the box, the only two yet to be cursed are Mr. Mayusaki and you. Seems there may be a condition for receiving the curse. I agree, and gender and age don't seem to be a factor. Talking to a local might reveal something related. I suspect we'll find clues in the Tajima family home. Understood. Please be extra careful, Mrs. Ami. Who in the hell? Okay. Jasmine drink the beauty? I can't remember. I know she ate the cake, because it specifically said she ate a lot of the cake. When has shit, ever shit hit the fan in a remote village? Surely perfectly safe? Yeah. Oh, that reminds me. There's, one of those cool new investigation horror games where you're just sitting at a computer looking through, like, documents and stuff that comes out soon. Maybe if I finish this, we can put that on the poll. I forget the name of it, but I saw it when I was looking. The food that guy passed around is suspicious and only the ladies in that residence got ill? Yeah. Also, she did say, Rena said that... Ooh. Rena said that she had been eating a ton of the cake. And Jasmine also ate the cake. Azami did not eat the cake at all. And she's okay. So, They also, I didn't think of it too much at the time, but they were, like, talking about how it had alcohol in it. So, you know, there could be some strong tasting thing that is in there. You there. Yeep? You're from that urban something center? Yes I am. I called from Megaria earlier. You were researching cultural properties. Huh? Cultural properties? Oh yeah, that's exactly right. It's about the cultural properties here. You're hoping to ask you about this home's history and things and look around if possible, yes. I see. My name is Hatakeyama. I've been placed in charge of maintaining this estate. Owners of this house, the Tajima family, have already passed away around a decade ago. Nobody lives here now, so you can look around freely. Let me know if you have any questions. I will, thanks. Okay. Tajima family estate. What part are we at? 8 clues here. Oh my god, this is a stacked area. Oh, we're already pretty far along. So this might be shorter than the other one. Of course, this area has 8 clues, so... I don't know if the symptoms and timeline line up either, because she did say she was eating a lot of cake while sick. Maybe the cake exacerbates it somehow or something? I don't know. Lots of nice dishware. They look pretty expensive. Some of these seem really fancy. There's an empty space. Looks like a tea bowl might have been in this spot. Oh. Series of photos of the dignified elderly. Must be the Tajima family's lineage. Some of these people died from the box's curse? Should ask Hatakeyama-san about that. I don't know why I'm struggling with that. Seems to be a small altar or shrine? Weird looking plants' vines are entwined around it like snakes. Snakes? No way. Thinking the food drink at the one residence are causing the Kotoribako symptoms? That's what I'm thinking too. Cause he specifically said that he doesn't eat anything that he doesn't know what's in it. And I think he specifically said for that reason he does not eat the cake that she prepares. Like he only eats his own products, basically. Well, that's ominous. This is the old warehouse. Will it open? Nope, it's locked. I should ask Hatakeyama. Okay. I'll be here, so let me know if you have any questions. About you. You lived in this village and worked this job for a long time? Yeah, I've been here a long time. I usually work on my farm. Ever since Shuzo Tajima passed away 10 years ago. Been in charge of maintaining this estate. I see. Heard that a distant relative of the Tajima family is living overseas. So they have the rights to this estate and belongings by inheritance. The things in this house are owned by those overseas relatives? How about the old warehouse in the back? Warehouse is supposed to be communal property owned by the village. Can I ask you about the Tajima family? They were the family head of Hiratsuka village for a long time. Tajimas are famous around here. They were a distinguished family in this village, but that came to an end with Shuzo-san's passing. About Shuzo. Did you tell me about Shuzo? Sounding more and more like a detective. Shuzo Tajima was his father's only son. Put it bluntly, he more or less lived off the Tajima family fortune. Never married and played around through his late years, then eventually lost his mind. He stopped showing up, so we came checking on him and found him dead in the warehouse, heart attack. He had a heart attack? About the box. Sorry to ask this all of a sudden, but there's a box with a pattern design which was probably in this house? A box. You really here to research cultural properties? I don't know where you heard that, but I refuse to talk about it. Let me guess, that man who came the other day, Nishitani, has been babbling away? Insolent thief. Nishitani came here? And took away the box, didn't he? Told you I'm not going to talk about that. Doesn't seem like he'll say anything more. How can I get him to open up? Would you mind unlocking the old warehouse so I can take a look? No, that's off limits. Not a place for strangers. Even us villagers avoid entering unless we have to. Okay. I think I need a way to convince him. Tajima family lineage? Not the photos of the Tajima family lineage displayed in the house. Oh yeah, the rugged face on the far left. That's Rinzo Tajima. He was family head 2 generations ago. Made a fortune before the war through his trade business with South America. He was the powerful landlord of this entire area. Both the house and the old warehouse were built during his time. Loved drinking and was short-tempered, so he had no small number of enemies. And again, he's said to have lost his mind too, for whatever reason, and died of a heart disease. Rinzo-san lost his mind and had heart problems? Son Shujiro was the previous family head and a stark contrast to his father Rinzo. Kind-hearted and hard-working. Shujiro passed away too from a heart disease at a young age. Next is Sujiro's son Shuzo, Tajima family's only son who died around a decade ago. He was similar to his grandfather Rinzo, but he was a spoiled child. Lost his mind, then had a heart attack. So 3 generations of Tajima family heads passed away from heart problems. Okay. Journal updated. I have 1 clue, a whopping 1. We're definitely going to need 2 glasses. Who are you? Is that what's his face stealing the stuff? It looks different. Shadowy figure. Nishitani-san, perhaps? Seems to be looking around a lot. What is he doing? Stealing the tea-bowl? Looking around pretty suspiciously. One of the tea-bowls is missing. Nishitani-san steal it? I wonder if Hatakeyama knows about that. Okay. Observe. I mean, we already know he stole it, but... Shadow carrying boxes and things? Probably Nishitani? So he did take the red box. Yeah? Judging from the shadow, it's safe to say that Nishitani was here. He has the red box and decorative scroll, but isn't carrying the small box of the tea-bowl. Okay. Surprised at how young you are for an investigator. Tea-bowl! Not the tea-bowl in the small box from the cupboard. Tea-bowl, you know where it's gone to? Chances are Nishitani-san took it away without permission. I knew it was him. Probably still at Nishitani-san's place. You should be able to get it back. Glad to hear that. The estate and the family and the belongings in it are the property of distant relatives of the Tajima family. We'd be in trouble if anything got lost. Promise I'll bring that tea-bowl back, so please tell us about the red box. Okay. About the red box. Please tell us about the red box again. Yeah, the red box. Was made by the family head 2 generations ago, Rinzo Tajima. So they could curse someone? Curse someone? Who told you such nonsense? Oh, right. Wait? I thought he'd made the Kotoribako. I don't know what you mean by Kotoribaka, but you could say it was a cursed box. Aha! So the curse did take effect? What happened? To who? Many of the villagers lost their minds. Villagers lost their minds? What happened to them? They eventually died from illnesses of the heart. It happened around my grandfather's time. Villagers died because of the box? So the story about the box's curse was true. It was a pretty common ornamental plant, so I'd be surprised if they didn't have it. You grow in Japan? Did some idiot make a tea bowl from yew? The only thing I know about yew tree is this from RuneScape. So, I am in, incredibly, out of my element here. About Nishitani. Thief. Showed up offering to buy dormant treasures from us at good prices. I turned him down and he kept pushing. Told him the items in the house weren't for sale and he went for the warehouse. Figured the stuff in there should be fine to let go. Took the red box, decorative scroll, and other things. Please unlock the warehouse. It's very toxic. It can cause heart problems. Oh wow, that's crazy. I did not know that. And people are out here cutting down thousands of yew trees in RuneScape. Hatake Yama-san. Could you please open the warehouse? I won't take long, just a look. Neither me nor anyone in this village go in that warehouse. We avoid even touching the warehouse key for fear of causing or catching an unholy curse. Then why did you get Nishitani in? Unholy curse? Small shrine in the courtyard. Keep the key there as a kind of divine item. You want to look inside the warehouse? Go ahead and take the key. Shrine in the courtyard, noted. Scary, but I have to save Jasmine. So the key is supposed to be in here. Vines are in the way. Here it is. The key! Time to open the warehouse. Humble... Nope, I'm trying to click here. There we go. Should write down some notes on the people I met. Hatake Yama-san looks after the Tajima family home, which no longer has any residents. He was looking for something that was taken from a cupboard. What was it? A tea bowl. That's right, he's looking for the tea bowl that Nishitani-san took away. Seems worried. I should send it back to him. Okay, we got everybody. First family head of the Tajima family. Made a fortune through trade with South America in the years before World War II. Said to be a heavy drinker with a fierce temper who had quite a number of enemies. He eventually lost his mind and passed away from heart disease. Resident of Hiratsuka village who manages the Tajima family warehouse. He stays away from the warehouse itself to avoid the rumored Tajima family curse. Village head of Hiratsuka village. They say 3 generations of his family met untimely deaths. The estate is currently owned by distant relatives who live overseas, and Hatakeyama is taking care of it in their stead. Unlock. This should do it. Enter the warehouse. Going in. I think I'm reaching though. I don't know, because specifically since you said it causes heart problems, that could make sense to me. And the tea bowl is clearly important for some reason. I don't know why. Like, if your hypothesis was the case, then maybe they have you, like, plates and stuff as well, somehow? And they're eating the cake off of it, and that's what makes them sick? And then the other guy, Nishitani, got sick because he had the U-bowl. Or the tea bowl, rather. Phew, it's darker than I thought. Let's leave the door open. Should be enough light to see. If the curse box was made here, maybe we can find out how to undo the curse. Let the investigation Huh? Wait, what? A body has been discovered! No way, why? Hatakeyama-san? The door just closed. Please let me out. No way, this can't be happening. Jasmine! Alright, I should call the director. Could also be a wooden dish with some kind of fungus. Yeah. Not knowledgeable enough of how long a tea bowl made of yew would possibly stay toxic. Yeah, I'm just like, it's kind of the best thing we have to go on right now, admittedly. Because otherwise, I don't see how this possibly links besides it having some sort of toxic thing in it. We also don't know what the box is made of, and if it's like a wooden yew box, then that could be something. Get a grip, Azami. You need to figure this out yourself. Jasmine is in much more danger. I need to find clues on the curse. Go, Azami, but where? Is there another exit? Windows, back doors. I'll try feeling my way along the wall. Oh, what am I running into in here? Oh, there's a snake wall. Is this a wall? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait. Snakes? Is this the curse? Oh god, now I have it. What exactly is this? I guess the whole you thing wouldn't explain why the hell they're seeing snakes and stuff, too. Like, it has to be a hallucinogen in some way. You alright? The door is completely shut. Hatakeyama-san. What the? So you weren't the one who closed the door? I warned you. You don't know what this warehouse can do to you. Tell me something. Are there any snakes around my arm? Hope you haven't lost your mind already. I don't see anything. There's nothing, right? Either way, don't stand here too long. Sorry to bother you. I'll look around just a bit longer. Hello. Observe? Stack of large boxes, many empty boxes, big enough for kids to hide in. It's scary, but I don't see any warding of fudas. I'm going to open this and take a peek. It's empty, but there's a nice strong scent. Wonder what that is. Looks like the boxes here are all empty. Wonder what was in them. Must have been quite a lot. Strong scent. Big mortar and big pestle? Thin shriveled branches or something laid out on a flat plate. Shriveled thin branches on the plate? Could they be... human fingers? Oh, okay. No, they're actually just dried plants. Okay, I was about to say. Are we not going to talk about the blood? Also, I don't think there's any neurotoxicity involved with you, but heavy drinking sure messes with your mind. Yeah. Old table and marks on the wall in front of it. Something was displayed here. Maybe a decorative scroll? Right, the scroll that Nishitani-san had. It was once on the wall here. Okay. It's ketchup? Aw, somebody just was eating their fries and made a mess. These patterns, they're the same as the ones on the red box. I remember Nishitani-san saying they were divine patterns or something. I should bring this up with Hatakeyama-san too. Okay, I think we're done here, aside from the glasses. Well, there was the box. Shadow of a box. Pretty sure it's that red box. Who is this? Shadow is kind of weird. Who could it be? What are they doing in front of the table? Is that one of the Tajima family? That's a big box. This Shadow seems to be holding a big box. Nishitani-san probably carrying a big box out? What could have been in it? We should ask Hatakeyama-san about the content of these boxes. I mean, didn't he say he didn't know? Back to the estate? Phew. Faster I'm out, the better. Clearly a body, yeah. That's gonna be the urban myth. It's going to be a U dryad. Surprised how young you are. The items Nishitani took. I believe Nishitani-san took away a large box from the warehouse. Large box, oh yeah, the box of tea! Said to be made by Rinzo 2 generations ago with a ton of tea leaves in it. Tea leaves? Shitani mentioned he'd be selling the tea to someone, and he said he included the box as an extra from what he was already selling to the other guy. It might be the beauty. There's a guy who sells a lot of food and drinks as an internet business. Internet business? As in Mr. Beauty? That would mean the Miracle Digestive Beauty was tea he found here? Reminds me, Mr. Beauty did say the red box is a bonus for a delivery you received. Must have been when you received delivery for the tea. Yep. Patterns in the old warehouse. Not the patterns drawn inside the warehouse. Oh, those patterns. Said they've been drawn by Rinzo Tajima, family head 2 generations ago. Someone referred to them as divine patterns. Heading to bed, have a great night, thanks for the stream. Yeah, no, hope you have a good time zone and good sleep and all of that. Thanks for coming out. Also, that's an adorable emote. Is that Kasumi from P5? Looks like it, but it might be somebody else. But yeah, have a good night. Heard from some of the elder villagers that it's more or less a Tatarigami, a fickle deity. Tatarigami. Hey Oodles. Hope your co-working stream went well. Bugs, could you do me a favor and slash shout out? Ugh. Hope your reading was good. Did you get much reading done? We're having people getting affected by a mysterious disease that may be caused by trees and or tea. Thanks, Bugs. Patterns are Tatarigami, which means that... Does that mean Rinzo-san drew the red box's patterns as he was witnessing the Tatarigami? Could say it was his last piece of work as he was dying from the Tatarigami's curse. Oh, the book is getting good, and not the danger tea. The book is getting good. Oh yeah, so for anyone curious what book Oodles is reading, Oodles, could you share the title of your book for the audience? Good at my job. Oh yeah, Bugs. Also, you got promoted. You're a head mod now. Enjoy your hammer instead of a sword. It's Married to the Alien Cowboy. Married to the Alien Cowboy. That's the name. It's great. What was Renzo doing in the warehouse? The old villagers say Renzo was talking with those patterns. Talking with them? They speak? Stood in front of the table and talked for hours. Who knows what he might have been seeing. That's interesting. Yup, you got a band hammer now. You know Oodles is enjoying it. Oodles, I have a question, and I feel like this is very important for my understanding of this. Is it a humanoid alien, or are we talking like, do we got some tentacles or something in there? You know? Admittedly, now I want to see a, like, cowboy alien with, like, 9 tentacles, and all of them are holding guns. Great power comes absolutely no responsibility. Exactly. It's like a bull creature, think a minotaur with a really long tail. Interesting, not what I expected. So it's a bull cowboy? Wild. Wild. Huh. Very, very interesting. Would not have expected it, but now I definitely see why you were into it. They say alien because they all come from different planets. Oh, that makes sense. And travel between them. And travel between them and fuck. That's what they do. Hello, anything else? Yeah, we don't have anything else from you. I love that for you, bestie. Hopefully that makes up for the lackluster Fallout episode today. Because Morgan was not very happy. Arknight's Infield global emote? I saw something about Arknight's Infield, and I was going to be like, hey him, what is this? I'm happy for you. Let's see. But yeah, I saw something about that. Was there more that I missed in there? It's saying there's 2 things. So disappointed. Yeah, it was pretty disappointing. The pacing is just all over the place. Like, it definitely feels like they were rushed. Enter? Wait, that's new? Weird. Don't be, I'm not really excited. Oh. Why are you not excited for it? No, probably they were not rushed. The meme was Winfield for a reason. Oh no, I was talking about Fallout with that. Not Arknights. Fallout has clear evidence of they were rushed and told to cut scenes and stuff. Yeah. I'm not educated enough on Arc Knights to be talking about if it was rushed or not. What am I missing here? Did I... Oh, is this Renzo? Okay. Renzo-san apparently stood in front of the desk and talked to the patterns. So this would be Renzo-san then? Something in his hand, a thick book or notebook. I should check around the table. I don't remember the exact length between the gap in seasons. But it was pretty short, and the pacing and just general, like, layout of the story clearly has missing pieces. And Morgan did a little bit of research today and found that this episode did have 2 bits taken out of it. Probably because Amazon or whatever was like, we don't want an episode that's too long because then people won't watch it. And it's like, okay, well, you know what's worse than having an episode slightly long? Having an episode that makes no fucking sense because you took out the meat of it. If you're curious, Oodles, Morgan told me what the scenes are about, and I might be paraphrasing incorrectly or something here, and she did just get all of this from online, but apparently the scenes people were talking about that were cut was a scene with the character that would have been hallucinating in this episode, hallucinating about their family, and having a scene about that to kind of set all of that up even more. So it was a pretty important piece of connecting tissue, I feel. But yeah. What the hell does it want from me here? Do I gotta reinspect the table again now? Okay, here we go. Look, Renzo-san's shadow was holding. Yes, this must be it. Looks like a diary of sorts. Notably quoted from the shaman I encountered in southern America. The divine servant doth manifest as a writhing serpentid. I return with the divine servant. Let's stop there for now. Manifest as a writhing serpentid? So this divine servant is in the estate? What? Guess I should have a look around? Okay. Notice while the characters repeating the names to try and keep memory? Yeah, exactly. Anything else? Crush the fingers to powder. Brew and consume. Oh my god, it's finger tea! The tea is made of people. Stop. Seriously, fingers? No, witness the divine. So you need to brew the fingers and drink it to see those patterns? Or is it just talking about the like, bark or something? I'm going to assume it's not talking about actual fingers. There's nothing. Yeah, T for visions would make sense. I was kind of thinking that's where this was going and why people would be hallucinating a snake god. Is that it then? I think that's it. Okay. I think we're good. I think we just go back and talk to the other character now. Faster I'm out, the better. Soylent green tea, yup. Yeah, the sticks that look like fingers are what I'm thinking. Surprised at how young you are. Yep. Fingers in the tea? Renzo-san's diary described a way to see the divine. Mentioned severing fingers and putting them on display? Renzo-san did the unthinkable with actual human fingers? No, that's not what you think. We were talking about chicken fingers. He was probably referring to those vines you see there. Vines around the small shrine? Yes. Renzo-san used to cut the vines up, roast them, and brew them for tea. He showed me the results this once, and they did kind of look like fingers. That said, are those things even good as tea? I see, that makes sense. Oh my, I read fingers and thought... Anyway, is drinking the tea important? Okay, so it's the vines that are growing around the shrine? Okay, so you brought some kind of crazy shit back from South America. Some kind of potentially invasive plant. Let's think things over for a bit. Patterns on the box are said to be divine. People who have been cursed are seeing this pattern. Which means, Take a deep breath, Mrs. Ami. There's no mention of curses from Rinzo-san, the person who made the box. Clues about the curse and about the divine are all mixed up, and I'm unsure what to make of them. Let's see, let's go over what we learned so far. First of all, who was it that mentioned seeing the divine patterns in snakes? Hina-san, Jasmine, Nishitani-san, and Rinzo. Those 4 people who showed symptoms from the curse had something in common. Something in common? Between Rinzo-san and the others? Divine patterns, how to see the snakes, something that those who got cursed had in common. What causes the curses to have alcohol and tea at the same time? Yup. So it does require the alcohol. I knew there was a reason they were mentioning the alcohol in the cake so much, and the fact that the other character drank a ton. So that's the connecting tissue. There was alcohol in the cake, they both ate a ton of cake, that mixed with the tea causes this to happen, and then the other character just drank a shit ton of alcohol and also made tea with the tea bowl? I get it, it's the combination of the two. The alcohol and the tea don't do anything separately. Drinking both at the same time is what triggers the curse's symptoms. Interesting. Found Rinzo's tea. I gotta say, I'm really liking this chapter. A lot. Director? Like, the other one, I liked that one, and I liked what it was doing, but it felt slower than this one, where this one's moving along, and it feels like it's feeding us enough information quickly for me to keep getting, you know... I'm staying... What's the word? It's keeping me interested, basically, to find out what happens next. How's it going? Vector, I think I've solved this one. The true cause of the curse. Ah, your first disillusion, Mrs. Ami. You've come a long way indeed. Curse that caused harm to Jasmine, Rina-san, and Nishitani. It's all from Rinzo-san's tea. Oh. Jun, hold on. Are you sure about this? Surrounded by useless idiots. It's not a curse, but because of the tea, huh? What we want from this box isn't proof of whether it's genuine or not. It's info that will bump up its selling price. Some kind of trendworthy news. But what about me? I'm actually... We can just throw this one away. Before we do, might as well check inside, just in case. No, please don't, Jun. What the? That's a face. That's a thumbnail. How was my dissolution? Tea brewed from vines. Intriguing. Miyazaki-san received the red box that once held the tea. So it was a tea container. Rinzo-san and Nishitani-san had a regular habit of drinking alcohol. So I'm guessing what is actually in the box is the fingers, and that's why you're freaking out, because it looks like severed fingers in a box. Jasmine and Rina-san ate the cake and the alcohol used in it, and also drank Miyazaki-san's tea. This curse should subside by making sure not to drink any more of Rinzo-san's tea. We did it! And yet... the curse may not be quite over yet. Oh yeah, there is the bugs. What do you mean? Director? Call ended. Again? Hello, Director? The call dropped just now. Zami? Jasmine? It's bad. Beauty guy just went ahead and told him so many times to wait for our report on the box. Inside the box, the curse was there. Jasmine? Jasmine? Uh-oh. Ah, yeah, okay, this is like, yeah, this is the thing you were talking about. Yeah, Jasmine was definitely there. Oh, and there's the little doll we saw. I wonder what happened at Miyazaki-san's place. Even by taxi, it'll take me a while to get there. I hope I'm not too late. No, get a grip. Maybe Mr. Beauty got cursed by someone else, unrelated to the tea. I'll do some social media research. Let's check if anyone is holding a grudge. Oh, it looks like there's 3 potentials that would be holding a grudge. Oh yeah, and we're getting close here. Looks like we'll end, this one, like I said, might be slightly shorter than the other one. I like the look of that Beauty Jun guy, or Jun Mayusaki. He seems to have a lot of issues in business too. Getting so much hate. Do a lot of people think of him like that? Maybe other people interested in Miyazaki-san's story. Yeah, I love that Azami's getting to be more independent now. Really growing. She's brave. Reaction to Beauty Jun, I'll look into it. I hate him too. The type of person only cares about appearances. What do I mean by that type of person? I'm in the beauty foods industry and I know he has a lot of haters. I think it's harder to find those who aren't his haters. Lots of haters in the same industry. I wonder what made his reputation so bad. He's just making the beauty industry look bad. Go back to being a host. Bad? I wonder why they think that. It's not just messing with products, but women as well. He's always having problems with women. Problems with women? If I keep looking, maybe I can find info leading to the source of the curse? Maybe it's because he's a massive asshole. Problems with women seems to be getting a lot of attention. Are people just curious? Let's look into it. Is there anyone who even likes the guy other than his fans? Products are selling, so he must have fans, even though all we're getting here are haters. If so, they're fans of the guy and not the products. The people who buy his beauty foods have no idea what they're actually consuming. Well, people buy beauty foods to be more beautiful. There was a weird ingredient in his tea. Those reviews are the worst in the industry. He has a lot of customer issues. It's a Miyazaki business after all. Customer issues. If there are a lot of hits, I should take a look at this. Oh, that was 3 keywords, just like that. Reaction. Maybe it'll be something to hint at where the curse came from. Search keyword customer... Beauty June customer issues. Honestly speaking, Beauty June's products are trash. He's up to his ears in customer issues, and yet he has barely stepped forward since that one incident. I mean, don't buy health products from an influencer. This is my best advice. The best advice I can possibly give. Thanks for the reminder, DM Bugs. Appreciate it. One incident? Which one are they referring to? The thing that's messed up about Beauty is sometimes he fires complaints back at his customers who file complaints. It's wild, so hilarious. Complaints back at his customers? Guess he was hurling complaints at Nishitani and the delivery guy too. Complaining about your customers? How would that work? His reviews on official online shops are so good. Isn't that weird? No matter where you look, he's got 4.5 stars. Well, it's really easy to AstroTurf. Well, if the online reviews are really good, the products were safe. Oh, Azami. Oh, Azami, you poor, poor, poor sweet summer child. It's because you can buy fake reviews on those shops. I've heard it's like 500 yen a review. Even less now that they just get AI to AstroTurf for you. You can buy those? What am I supposed to believe then, actual people? All I said was I received a faulty product, but he accused me of lying. I was shocked. It's from the man himself. Is that any way to treat a customer? Miyazaki-san complained to the customers about the complaints? Hard to tell what is a baseless lie and what's the truth with just social media research. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the problem with social media research. Say you get a full refund if it doesn't work, but only about 1 in 100 actually try, right? The only time you actually issue a refund is if the product is broken when you open it. True, some people just use the product without thinking about whether it's working. That wouldn't be a refund. They just send you a new bottle of the product. If things get broken during shipping, that's on the shipping company, nothing to do with Beauty. Oh, I see. It's hard to tell whose responsibility it really is. The biggest customer issue has to be the Beauty drink thing. I've never heard anything like it. There we go. Had a lot of products in the past. I wonder what kind of issue he dealt with. Do I have to do research after this? Ooh, share if you find anything interesting. Please do. Okay, problems with women. Speaking of Beauty June's problems with women, there haven't been any issues since he started dating that Instagrammer. Wait, it just straight up says Instagram? Huh. They've used like fake names for so many other things that I expected them to use fake names for everything else too, but they just straight up said Instagram. Wait, does that mean there are other problems that don't just stand out as much? No, he just used to be so bad that he seems decent now. Rina looks pretty dense. I bet he's playing around her back. Why do they think Rina-san is dense? She doesn't seem that way to me. If she's really doing that, I feel bad for her. Yudu's known for paying the big bucks in the clubs. His behavior is also problematic, so he made a lot of girls cry. Behavior is problematic? I wonder how. Impressed Rena can deal with all of that. If my boyfriend did that to me, I'd break up with him on the spot or poison him to death. Oh my god! What? That's scary. I wonder how Rena-san actually feels about Mayusaki. I mean, he's a massive asshole, but they're just like talking about cheating right now, and like cheating is horrible, but Jesus Christ, poisoning someone to death? Heard about a life-sucking doll recently. Maybe you wrecked the teddy bear from that collab thingy and Beauty gets cursed? Life-sucking doll, is that a different way of cursing people? Should look it up. Do you have a porcelain doll in your house? No, because they're creepy as shit, and I never will. It's a type of French doll. If you have one, there's no problem. You're one of the safe ones. But if you don't, you'd better be careful. Eh, fuck off, doll. I'm not scared of you. What are you gonna threaten me with? Death? Yeah, right. But if you don't, you'd better be careful. There's this urban myth called the life-sucking doll. It's especially dangerous to women. I hate dolls. Oodles. Starts with an unpleasant feeling. You'll get a headache and your body will feel tired and sore. You'll all of a sudden start saying, "Hey bud," and "What do you mean?" and then occasionally feel sleepy and have to take naps. But your doctor says there's nothing wrong with you. You also start to make up creative names for your pets that are way too long. Huh. Then you'll almost get into an accident. From there, your misfortune will continue to get worse. That's the curse of the dolls, slowly leeching your life away. You haven't gotten any new dolls or stuffed toys lately, have you? Have you decluttered your house recently and found a doll and decided to keep it? If so, you might have fallen foul of a life-sucking doll. You can't get rid of it however hard you try, but if you don't do anything about it, you'll get weaker and weaker until you shrivel up and die. But I told you earlier about the bisque doll. If you have one, you'll be saved. The porcelain doll can take its owner's place as the target of the curse, slowly cracking and losing parts as the life-sucking doll feeds. Hey, better it than you, right? Want to go doll shopping? No! I'll fight you. Sorry, Oodles, I had to do the bit. Wouldn't be surprised if someone already did. By the way, I heard porcelain dolls protect you from life-sucking doll. How is this person saying such terrifying things? Reminds me, didn't Rena go through something awful for promoting Beauty's products? Something bad happened to Rena? I wonder what it was. She did. She was promoting his stuff so much, but there was an impurity that was harmful to health or something, and people flooded her account with complaints. Really? Why Rena-san when all she did was promote it? I mean, if you promote something that does horrible things to people, you are, like, not totally at fault, but you're still a little bit at fault. Just saying. You still need to take responsibility for, you know, causing that to happen. Ended up as a recall incident. She had to make a video apologizing while she cried, right? It's not nice, but that video made me laugh. Recall incident? Rena-san apologizing while crying. I wonder what happened. Reaction to recall incident. We should look into it. For some reason, Rena was the one to apologize and get all the hate. And she's still dating Beauty? She's gotta have some grudge against him. Grudge? I wonder if it's true. Okay. Customer issues? Recall incident. Recall incident? Beauty drink recall incident? There we go. The beauty drink recall incident was in a magazine once. Everyone's already forgotten. So many issues. There was a drink product before beauty. That was quite the incident. There were harmful substances in the drink that caused a lot of people to get sick, right? Harmful substance? Scary that there could be harmful substances in a drink. You can say he became a household name thanks to that incident. Beauty really knows how to twist a viral negative press in his favor. I'm shocked he was able to ward off all those complaints. Ward off the complaints, but it went viral. He managed to twist the complaints about harmful substances in his favor? Beauty's great at PR comebacks. He recalled all the old beauty drinks and sent them all different new products. Great at the PR comeback. Reviews seem mixed. He's still popular, so I guess it counts? Success? The one who got all the hate was Rena, since she promoted it. What a horrible guy. Rena-san got all the hate. There has to be a reason for that. Didn't they cover it on Dark Spec? Ah, here we go. It's Dark Spec news again. Let me check with the glasses. I'll look that up. Dark Spec. with beauty. Beauty drink? There we go. Dark News, full report on Beauty Jun's beauty drink recall incident. Did he end up cashing out hundreds of millions of yen? Find out now. 7-digit damages? How many years worth in potato snacks? Despite the recall, the company is not only alive but thriving. There has to be something nefarious happening in the background. True, 7-digit damages will toss and turn the business. I wonder how Mayusaki handled things. Boosted sales. There's no way they got off scot-free on both the manufacturing and shipment side. I can't wait to hear there was a cursed delivery truck or something. Wouldn't have come out unscathed for sure. Beauty drinks are manufactured by some OEM company, so they must have claimed damages against them. Only way. OEM, another obscure term. Sounds like they paid another company for the goods? I know some of the secret info about this. Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter, buys old stocks from food manufacturers they are going out of business and relabels them to sell. Mayusaki is just the frontman. Fake labeling? How do you even know this? Beauty will come for you. Mayusaki-san will come for you? Hey, this isn't the same Samejima incident, lol, but if that's true, this is serious. Should we call the police? Someone's at the door? This was indeed the Samejima incident. Nah, no way. Nishi-chan, the treasure hunter, aka Nishitani, pretends to be a pal and business partner of Mayusaki's, but actually hates him for slave-like treatment. I wonder if he's telling the truth. Curious to hear the details. Nishitani has a grudge. I'll complete there. Mr. Beauty had so many haters. A lot of them are making assumptions from his public image. There are a lot of complaints and likely a lot of grudges. Also, Rina-san's been through a lot. She even had to do a tearful apology. I'll go to Mr. Beauty's place and find out for myself. Hey, Jasmine. Jasmine, are you okay? Tell that guy to wait for our report. How are those two? Rina-san and Mayusaki-san are both groggy, but conscious at least. I'll ask them what happened. What exactly happened to Mayusaki? It's just a possibility, but he may have gotten a different curse. If we can find out what kind of curse it is, we might be able to lift it. You say so. Go ahead and look into that. Just take it easy, Jasmine. Investigation on. Let's do it. Mayusaki's home. Oh, she's doubling over now. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Yeah, here's our new curse. 8 clues. 10th prize trophy for EC sites. Health foods category. Pricey champagne and a plushie bear with Mr. Beauty bangs. This plushie bear looks like a lot like Mr. Beauty. Novelty merch for his fans, perhaps? I don't know what it is, but this plushie feels weird when I touch it. Oh, wait. Needles? Dozens of needles are stuck in it. Who did this? Does Mr. Beauty know? Ah. We're going that route? Please get some rest, Jasmine. Oh, she's looking rough. Also, different art for specifically when Jasmine is sick is kind of crazy. I mean, needed for sure, but yeah, it's cool. Don't worry about me. Should be able to handle the investigation. I'm relying on you. Examine the red box again. Question Mr. Beauty. Also check the room in case we have any more clues. The box was originally found in the Hiratsuka village warehouse. Question is, what's in it right now? Oh yeah, good question. Why did I call it a peek? Observe. Red box with the lid open. Is it safe to peek in? This box really gives me the creeps. Take a close look. Should take a look, though I'd rather not. Ugh. Photos of needles in them, a straw doll, dead bugs? Someone is definitely trying to curse Mr. Beauty. Are these teeth? Human teeth? Even I can see this is a real thing on a different level from trolling or sabotage. Need to check the whole place. Might find something else. Just show these photos to Mr. Beauty just to be sure. Something on the bottom? There's something written on the bottom of the box. Strangely shaped letters. I just touched them. Hope I'll be alright. Letters on the bottom of the box. How are you feeling? Please take care. Sick and feel nauseous too. I should be okay just talking for a bit. About the tea. About the miracle digestive beauty you're about to launch? Seems the curse's symptoms appear when you drink both the tea and alcohol. Nishitani-san was hallucinating too and was hospitalized after suffering a heart attack. So the liquid-flavored cake and that tea were the worst combination ever. I wonder if June avoided drinking that tea because he knew what it was. was about to take the blame again. I'm glad you let us know before you started selling it. Jeez. Curse, death, die. All I could read in a short window. Oh, I can relook at it, I think. Take a close look. Take a close look inside. Take out, oh wait, no, it was take out the photos. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna take a sip of water now while you cook. It said they were strangely written letters, so I wasn't even sure if it would directly correspond or anything. Ugh. Oh, some good water. Alright. More of the same, but yeah, there seems to be some hard to read things. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Close. And I'm finished with you, right? Just be my ineptitude plus pixel art. I mean, you are also looking at this on a phone too, right? So you don't have the best view of it, to be fair. Stocks of Beauty June's fermented organic protein. Well, the tea in question was here last time, but it's gone. Did they throw it away? An open cardboard box. Maybe one of the other orders that was sent back? Product name Beauty Drink. Must be from back during the recall incident. I need to ask Mr. Beauty and Rena-san about the recall incident. Boxes of returned products. Nothing unusual about them. What? Name on the shipping label. Mr. Mayusaki's name. Reads Mayusaki Hill. I don't know. That's just funny to me that someone just changes your name to die, basically. Yeah, why don't you why Mr. Mayusaki? Why don't you Mayusaki Hill? It's almost a childish prank, but this is a curse in itself too. Guess someone rewrote this, but I wonder when it happened. Mr. Beauty now? Cursed shipping label. Various things, including product samples. Is that another one of those stupid bears? Another plushy bear here with bangs. Product samples look normal enough. Let's check this plushie. Nothing out of the ordinary, I think. That's a hand. I can see something around Mr. Beauty's neck. I don't know what it is, but it's scary. That doesn't look like it's grabbing his neck. What the? There's a shadow which looks like a snake's body extending out from the box. Looks like it's headed somewhere. Where? And then now you have a knife. Same shadow as the first time we came. It's kind of scary. Oops, nope, this one. Shadow is missing its hand. I wonder if the hands reaching out of the box belong to this shadow. Is it trying to grab Mr. Beauty? Is this shadow the person who holds a grudge against Mr. Beauty? I think I've seen this shadow somewhere. Nishitani-san's place? Shadow seen at Nishitani's. Okay, take this off. Tommy, how's it looking? Don't mind me. Misaki-san, are you okay? Do you need an ambulance? Since your center director is a psychic, this can be purged, exorcised, right? Unless we know the cause, there's nothing we can do. Get on it already. If you lot turn out useless, I'll... Huh? Something's wrong with my ear. Wait, no good. I'm good. No damage done. It's okay for now. I can check the room. You went ahead and opened the box? Peeled the warding of Fuda off and opened the lid. There are photos of me full of needles. Take a look at the box itself. The plushie. Not the plushie bear at the entrance. Yeah, what? It has needles in it. I'm having trouble breathing and the backs of my eyes hurt too. Why would anyone put needles in my plushie? Any idea who might have? How am I supposed to know? You go find out. Any other plushies pincushion too? Need to check. About the shipping label. By the way, this is the name on the shipping label for one of the delivered packages. Well, you suck. Kill? What the hell? I find the idiot who did this. Any idea when this might have been overwritten? Or should I know? Jealous haters. Check out the sender, check who the sender was. I'll make them pay later. I know what he's going to do. Another counterclaim? Beauty drink. Could you tell us a bit about the beauty drink recall incident? How is that even relevant right now? Is it going to fix this curse or what? The incident might have caused the curse. It was the Shitani's fault. He went and grabbed stock from a factory that was going out of business. Utter nonsense. All we did was change the label, so there's no way any weird substances got in. Which means the stuff was in there, was already there when Shitani laid his hands on that batch, or some bugs got in on the way to the customer addresses. That good-for-nothing delivery dumbass still dares to show his face. Edie seems to blame all his problems on others. Recall incident. It said the bugs got in? Were there bugs in the delivery? Hello. Re-examine this. Plushie at the entrance was stuck full of needles, but this one could have been tampered with too. This one seems fine. Or is this plushie not in a place where something can be done to it? The two plushies. Nothing about the plushie. Nothing here. Beauty drink recall. About the beauty drink recall incident, could you tell us what happened? Is it related to what's going on? Sure, I guess. Did a lot of promotion and we sold a lot to my followers. The product itself was something Nishitani dug up somewhere, but just the labels redone. It turns out those drinks had harmful substances. How terrible. Must have been stressful for you. Guess. The uproar died down quickly enough, but Jun blamed Nishitani so much. Since then, Nishitani's been doing whatever Jun asks. Nishitani on his end now puts in fallbacks to avoid complaints. That reminds me, Nishitani-san mentioned that the bonus he sent Mayusaki-san was complaint-proof. Ah, must be about this. This photo? Pic from when he's handing the package to the delivery staff. He sends this over as proof of the package's condition to prevent complaints from Jun's end. See, so that's what he meant. By the way, the box looks somewhat different from the one Mayusaki posted on socials. Sealing Ofuda is missing. You're right, but would Nishitani do anything that affects the product? Probably be too scared of Jun's claims to do such a thing. Nishitani's complaint proofing. Uh-oh. Examine the photos. Lots of photos of Mr. Beauty with needles in them. These look like publicity photos. Maybe they're from his product website? Photo was one where he's holding the product. I saw this one online. Someone with a grudge print and send it over? He's not looking at the camera in this one, and his clothing is different. Also, this looks like it was taken somewhere in his home. Weird, this photo feels different from the others. Wonder if Rina-san took this one? Suspicious photo. When was the photo taken? Let's think things over a bit. The box contains several photos of Mr. Beauty. Most of them seem to be printed from online. There was one suspicious photo among them. It's likely it was taken by whomever is the source of the curse. Where was the photo taken? Seem to be handling the situation quite well now. Doesn't mean I figured out any of the questions yet, though. Photos in themselves don't seem to tell us much. Was there anything else notably suspicious? The shipping label on the plushie bears. The bear near the entrance was full of needles. Shipping label could probably be sent from anywhere by anyone. How about the bear? The resident Mr. Mayusaki was unaware what had happened to it. Someone stuck needles into an object on display. Curses are said to increase in potency the closer you are to the target. Someone secretly stuck the entrance bear with needles. The one in the back was unharmed. Where was the photo taken and what for? I'm thinking the delivery person might have done it. Maybe it was taken secretly from the entrance to curse Mayusaki with. Yup. I thought the delivery person. He was taken secretly from the entrance to curse Mayusaki with? So whoever took this photo who cast this curse was able to come as far as the place's entrance at least? You figure out who it could be. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. I mean, it's you or the delivery person, and I'm leaning more towards the delivery person. Okay. It was a lot of dead bugs, yeah. So that's why this character, who is the person that cursed, is appearing at the door. It's definitely the delivery person. Interesting. It is definitely them. About the photo. These photos that were in the box. 2 of them are photos I took that we posted on socials. This one, yes? And this one. Thought so. The first one was used in the post showing the red box to everyone. Do you remember anything about when you took it? Let me think. When the box was delivered, I think Jin told me not to touch it and that we might need to take a photo first. He gets really pissed if I touch the goods before he does, so I only touched the box that day after the photo. So Mayusaki-san would always be the first to touch them. And I'm guessing the delivery person is the one that put the Afuda seal on it. Because Nishitani did not put that on there when he handed it to the delivery person, and it appeared when it got here. When was it placed? Let's think things over. Red box in question. Who might have added the photos and writing to the box, turning it into a cursed box? Someone familiar with Mr. Beauty who might have a grudge. Not to mention quite a few people fit that description. Seems to make many enemies indeed. But that makes him a precious candidate for observing curses. Maybe my imaginary director is the mad scientist type. How do we narrow down the person who cast it? Should focus on the timing. Timing? It reminds me, something was off about the red box that Mr. Beauty received. Yes, the sealing of Fuda. What exactly was that Afuda put on the box? Sealing of Fuda was put on the box after Nishitani-san sent it over, perhaps? Yes. Sealing of Fuda was put on the box after Nishitani-san sent it over. Yeah, that must be it. Rina-san wouldn't touch the goods before Mr. Beauty does. Nishitani-san is wary of complaints, so he sends complaint-proofing photos. So the sealing of Fuda was probably put on the box after it was sent. Yeah, the mail service. Jasmine, how are you feeling? We're closing in on the source of the curse. I think I should be okay. Is Beauty Guy okay, though? I know what you mean, he's looking worse. Now he knows how it feels to be cursed. You're still not doing great, don't push yourself. It's from the director. Hello? Hey, you. Hurry up and get rid of this curse. I might die, you know. I'll have to pay for this. Jun, you have to calm down. Rather rude and rowdy welcome. I believe your request was for us to evaluate your cursed artifact, but if you find our services unsatisfactory... Mr. Mayusaki, it's from our center director. He says we can just wrap up and go home if you prefer. Wait, okay, I take that back. Satisfied? I mean, really, I'm sorry, so please get rid of this curse. Alright then, I'll let our director know that we should keep working. Then I guess we should continue. The purpose of our dissolutions are to take apart the urban myths we've identified, and to bring to light the true nature of each myth. The urban myth that we had identified as the Kotori Bako was gracefully brought to dissolution by our capable investigator, Mrs. Ami Fukurai. And that would have been the end of the investigation. Yet. Mr. Mayusaki may be running out of time. Let us expedite the dissolution. Hey, we're doing it! Here we go! Please, make it fast, please. Mayusaki-san. As you wish. The eye reveals all. Eye-opener. Let's do it! I get to say fabulous. Now, let the dissolution begin. Yes. The root of the anomaly, the source of the curse, was the red box. Mr. Mayusaki received this box from Mr. Nishitani, a business associate, and requested an evaluation by our Urban Myth Dissolution Center. So, Mrs. Ami, investigating on-site at Hirosuka Village, what did you find the box to be? A box that curses nearby women and children, a box of snakes that curse and kill both women and women, a simple box of tea. The box that Nishitani-san stole, or a simple box of tea. No, the box that you stole. The box that Nishitani-san stole without telling, Hatakeyama-san. The box that he stole was a small box containing the tea bowl. Oh wait, the box we referred to was officially purchased. Yeah. Please make sure not to mix them up. Yeah, sorry. Simple box of tea. The box itself was just for storing tea. Great. Definitely uncovered the truth. Hallucinations and heart attacks said to be caused by the curse were actually caused by the tea. The box was feared by the villagers due to its appearance, but it was actually just a box of tea. Or so it seemed. Why'd it make you hallucinate snakes in particular, though? I always think this looks like the Millennium puzzle piece from Yu-Gi-Oh! It had turned out that the box, supposedly just a box of tea, contained photos and a doll that seemed to be attempts to curse Mayusaki-san. Curses targeting specific individuals are powerful, and they unfailingly whittle away at the life of whomever is cursed. Ugh, I'm seeing double. I'm sweating so much. This one is surprisingly effective. I'll just record these observations. Reactor-san? Oh, of course. So, Mrs. Omni. Now, searching for the person who cast the curse, we found something besides the box itself. What were the suspicious items you discovered within this home? What were the suspicious items discovered in this home? The tea and beauty drinks, the tea and the plushie, the 2 plushies at the entrance in the back, the plushie at the entrance, and the shipping label addressee's name. Plushie at the entrance and the addressee name on the shipping label were both cursed. Excellent. Plushie at the entrance had needles stuck into it. And the addressee name on the cardboard box's shipping label also had a curse. Seems that whoever cast the curse is steadily edging closer to their target. I find myself looking forward to their next move. Meguria is loving this. Let us move on. One point of note is the box originating from the Tajima family estate in Hiratsuka village. The question is, why would items cursing Mayusaki-san end up in that box? So, Mrs. Ami, this individual who hated Mayusaki-san so much as to wish death upon him, when did they place the photos and doll inside the box? They were put in at the warehouse, they were put in at Nishitani's place, they were put in before the box was delivered, they were put in by breaking. No, they were put in before. Could have been before the box was delivered. See, you seem to have a reason for thinking so. So, Mrs. Ami, kindly indicate the photo that tells us that your hypothesis is true. Photo of Nishitani holding the box, photo of plushie near the entrance, photo of shipping label. It's the one that you took without Nishitani, no, it's not Nishitani holding the box. Photo of plushie, photo of shipping label. I don't remember exactly which one. Database? No, case notes? Wow. Seri Black got 2 really quickly. That's crazy. Among them, one of the photos doesn't seem to be taken in the house and hasn't been uploaded to any socials. Because she said she took one with the box. And then another one. I'm gonna say photo of shipping label, but it might be plushie. The shipping label. You can literally read the curse in the writing. Checking that you're sure of your choice. But you have a point about the handwriting that is somewhat weak in terms of objective evidence. Objective evidence, okay. Photo of plushie near the entrance. Feels the plushie near the entrance. Considering what kind of going on, what's kind of going on, it feels like it's suspicious. More or less a random guess, I take it? Yes, I mean, no, please forget I said that. Please think it over again. Okay, so wait, it is the picture of Nishitani holding the box. Oh, wait, that's... Okay, no, I get it. Okay. The box in the photo doesn't have the sealing of Fuda on it. Yeah, that's what it was getting at. Also, the complaint-proofing photo that Nishitani-san had that Rino-san received didn't have the Afuda on it either. Which means that up until Nishitani-san obtained the box from Hiratsuka, the box didn't have the sealing of Fuda. Brilliant. Well done. Sealing of Fuda wasn't present when this photo was taken, yet the Afuda is there when it reached Mayusaki-san's place. This means that the items cursing Mayusaki-san were placed in the box somewhere on the way. Yeah, this chapter was way shorter than the other one. On to the final step. Now let us zoom in on the individual who cast numerous curses on this home. So, Mrs. Ami, who do you think cast the curses on Mayusaki? I think it was someone other than these 3. I feel it's someone other than these three. Brilliant. Anushitani-san, not Rina, not Mayusaki. Yeah, it's the male person. So, Mrs. Ami, it's someone other than these three. Who could it be? Little livery staff. Livery staff who was here the first time we came. The sealing of Fuda was missing before sending the package, but in place when it arrived, the Fuda could only have been placed on the box during delivery. Aha, makes sense. Also, the delivery notice. There was writing on the bottom of the red box that had similar handwriting as the notice. Fabulous! Someone able to alter the red box before it was delivered to Mayusaki-san's place. Who had access to Mayusaki-san's entrance and cast the curse with recognizable handwriting. Only one individual fits that description. He's the one who cast the curse on Mayusaki. The mystery is now solved. Yeah, Vogue, King! Boom. So that's it for this curse? Hello? Hey, you came at a good time. Ito-san, why now? So it's you? How dare you curse me? Is it really you who cast the curse? Not a curse, a blessing. The divinity whispered to me. Ito-san? You little... Oh look, more for you to complain about. The divinity was right, the curse will snuff you out. Ito-san, what's going on? Did you drink that tea? The divinity told me everything about the curse of death. I pulled out all my molars and put them in that box. Oh god! Just as the divinity said. Ito-san, that divinity is a hallucination. The tea is showing you illusions. The divinity exists. They listened to me and taught me how to curse. Everything leads to the Great Reset. Why did you do all of this? Why? I told you so many times that it wasn't my fault. You called me stupid, a moron, good for nothing. Are these complaints I need to pay attention to? It's business we're doing here, right? Yes, just business. Glad you understand. I'll pull out your teeth and use them for the Great Reset. No. Will you voice? Oh shit! Jasmine! Will you voice Meguria's words? It's so good. I'm glad you enjoy it. They're fun to do. Jasmine. Ew. Guys like him turn to violence so fast. The Great Reset is near. I'll see the prophecy fulfilled. I feel weak. I'll start with your teeth instead. Sorry, Ito-san. Oh! Backpack to the back of the head. We didn't have Jasmine to do it this time, so Azami got to do the finishing blow. Jasmine, are you alright? Not bad, Zami. Thanks. Okay, well then. Rina-san, could you kindly call the police for help? Will do. That was awesome. I love that Azami not only had to do most of this by herself, but she also got to do Jasmine's job of beating someone up. Mayusaki-san, Rina-san, this concludes our investigation. We'll be heading out. As you requested, the Sinner will take care of this box. Yeah, I never want to see it again. Take it and go. I mean, I still think you're a piece of shit, but... Also, leave his ass, girl! Jun, will you be alright? Yeah, I feel much better already. Oh yeah, police just called. The pathetic delivery guy? He vomited blood in the squad car and was hospitalized. Said the snake was eating him. Maybe the curse backfired? I don't know. Phew, what a scare today. Didn't think curses even existed. Ugh. Got a drink. The curse was born of hatred towards someone specific. It cannot truly be lifted. Jun? Oh shit! Oh wow, did this curse actually work? And it was born out of hatred for you. Oh. Oh my god, what a sick shot. Oh my god, this is cool too. The cursed relic we handled in this case brought harm to our investigators too. Was this curse indiscriminate, or was it aimed at a specific individual? Let's go over the case reports together. Look at this sick shot! The activists, so-called Zimmers, arrested for their embassy intrusion. Turns out they were following directions from an unknown entity. Samizima admin, correct? Just as you predicted, Assistant Commissioner Tomarigi? Yeah, I mean, you've been talking to a person this whole time. Assistant Commissioner? Indeed. And by the way, I'm thinking of paying the closet a visit? I'll need paperwork for that. I can approve that. Something on your mind? The plot thickens! The Illuminate cards. Feel someone might be handing them out with specific intent. So the Urban Myth Dissolution Center is being caught up in that agenda? I'll need research to assess that possibility. Understood. I'll let the librarian know. I love how this hits at the perfect time in the cutscene. Jasmine seems to have recovered. Also, I brought the box itself. Turned out it wasn't a curse, but because of the tea. Fantastic. Very well done, Mrs. Ami. Huh? Seems that this case, too, was prophesized in this card. The seeds we have sown are blooming beautifully one by one. The first, the second, the third. And today the fourth card, too, has fulfilled its prophecy. We have but 2 cards left. Yeah, so there are just 2 chapters left. Okay, so it is 6. When the countdown reaches 0, devastation and judgment shall be upon us. Behold the Great Reset. Behold the Great Reset. Behold the Great Reset. Hey, God. The endings of these chapters always hit so hard. It's so cool. Alright, that is it. I am wondering if we're prepping, like, Azami. That was a very solo case for Azami, and since it seems like Jasmine is embroiled in some other things, I'm wondering if we are going to lose Jasmine at some point and potentially be against Jasmine. But I legitimately think that was probably my... That might be my favorite chapter. That might be my favorite chapter. I think the tour one was probably my least favorite. The Man Under the Bed one was like a good introductory chapter, and then the second one would probably be my second favorite. So, cool video game though. I'm really enjoying this, and it seems like we have 2 more left. So, but that ended at a perfect time, because I'm going to go grab some food. What in the world? Apparently at some point it says I dropped a ton of frames. I don't know when that happened. It was apparently just a small portion of the stream. I don't know when that was going on, but... alright. I'm going to go grab some food. Hope you all have a good time zone and everything. We'll be back with this, Friday. So, hope you've enjoyed. Bye-bye.